of internal dissent. Sanjay Nirupam, in an exclusive interview to Republic TV, says that if at all Nana Patole says that it does not really matter whether at all a person stays in the party or not, then there would be a day that only one single family would be left within the Congress party. And that exactly, ladies and gentlemen, is the big question. Why is it that the Congress party feels that their people who've been with the party for a very long time can be done with? And whether at all it is the hubris of certain leaders within the Congress party, a faction within the Congress party that really does not care about those who have given their heart to the party for a very long period. The question here is that they say that the only reason why the Congress leaders are leaving the party is because they have been threatened, they've been pressurized. But the fact of the matter is this also, ladies and gentlemen, that many of these leaders have raised one single concern, that there is no internal party democracy. Listen in to that one interview that Sanjay Nirupam gave to Republic TV. This was perhaps the last interview that he has given to any other media network, lashing out at the high command culture within the Congress party.
Time and again, the Congress party ship seems to be sinking, and in fact, Milind Devra left the Congress party. We saw Ashok Chavan leaving the Congress party, and the controversy is now for Sanjay Nirupam. Joining me is Sanjay Nirupam himself. Sanjay ji, जिस प्रकार से कांग्रेस पार्टी का विघटन होता जा रहा है, जिस प्रकार से नेताओं की बातें सुनी नहीं जा रही हैं, क्या लगता है कि कांग्रेस पार्टी का भविष्य कहाँ है?
जो हमारे महाराष्ट्र प्रदेश के अध्यक्ष हैं, मैंने सुना कि उनका कोई ऐसा बयान आया कि जिसको जाना है जाए, हम इनकी केयर नहीं लेते, वी डोंट केयर फॉर देम। अगर इस प्रकार की भूमिका रहेगी तो शायद आखिर में वो अकेले रह जाएंगे पार्टी में। तो निश्चित तौर पर जिनके हाथ में नेतृत्व है उनको सोचना चाहिए कि पार्टी में जो भी लोग हैं, सब लोग सबकी अपनी अपेक्षा होती है, सबको एक अपना पॉलिटिकल स्पेस चाहिए, और उस स्पेस अगर किसी को नहीं मिल रहा है तो उसके अंदर एक प्रकार की अकुलाहट होगी, एक बेचैनी होगी। तो वो बेचैनी कैसे दूर हो और सब लोग कैसे अपने अपनी योग्यता और प्रतिभा के हिसाब से अपनी जगह पे एक भूमिका निभाते रहें, यह चिंता करना तो नेतृत्व का है। और अगर ये चिंता नेतृत्व नहीं कर रहा है तो निश्चित तौर पर इसके खतरे पैदा होंगे।
एक सवाल काफ़ी अहम है। 2 दिन पहले जो आपने प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस की, उसमें कहा कि मैं कांग्रेस पार्टी को 1 हफ्ते का अल्टीमेटम देता हूं, विचार करें उत्तर पश्चिम सीट को लेकर के, और जिस प्रकार से सीट बंटवारा हो रहा है। कहीं ना कहीं महाविकास आघाड़ी में जिस प्रकार से उद्धव गुट का, या ये यूँ कहें कि उद्धव सेना का दबदबा बढ़ते जा रहा है, कांग्रेस पार्टी नेगोशिएट नहीं कर पा रही है, या केंद्र या स्टेट की लीडरशिप विफल रही है नेगोशिएशन में?
निश्चित तौर पर आपने बहुत सही बात कही है कि जो महाराष्ट्र प्रदेश के तरफ से जो नेगोशिएशन के लिए हमारे लीडर लोग बैठते थे, उनका पूरी तरह से फेलियर है। आज मुंबई में 6 में से 5 की 5 सीट शिवसेना लेकर निकल जा रही है, और हमको एक भिखारी की तरह 1 सीट दी जा रही है। तो यह कांग्रेस का अपमान है, कांग्रेस का इंसल्ट है, और मुझे लगता है कि कांग्रेस को खत्म करने का एक षड्यंत्र है। तो जो लोग नेगोशिएशन में बैठते थे, जिसमें प्रमुख तौर पर महाराष्ट्र प्रदेश के अध्यक्ष हैं, जो बहुत ही बदतमीजी से बातें करते हैं अपने कार्यकर्ताओं के साथ और सभी लोगों के साथ, कहीं ना कहीं वो मिले हुए हैं क्या भविष्य में वो खुद शिवसेना में जाने वाले हैं क्या? उबाठा में जाने वाले हैं क्या? या उबाठा में पूरी कांग्रेस पार्टी को शामिल करने वाले हैं क्या? इस प्रकार के सवाल उठ रहे हैं। सवाल मेरी एक सीट का नहीं है। हाँ, मैं मांगूंगा सीट, क्यों नहीं मांगूंगा? मैं एक पॉलिटिकल वर्कर हूं। पॉलिटिकल वर्कर चुनाव नहीं लड़ेगा तो घास छिलेगा। हर पॉलिटिकल वर्कर पूरे 5 साल काम करता है अपने क्षेत्र में, लोगों के सुख दुख में शामिल रहता है, निश्चित तौर पर इस उम्मीद में कि जब चुनाव को वक्त आएगा तो मुझे मौका मिलेगा, मैं चुनाव लड़ूंगा, लोगों का विश्वास अर्जित करूंगा। आप कहेंगे 2 बार हार गए हैं, तो कौन जीता था कांग्रेस से? ये भी जरा बता दीजिए।
आपको खत्म करने की साजिश हो रही है?
खत्म कोई किसी को नहीं कर सकता, ऊपर वाला है, वो संभालता है सबको। तो अगर कोई इस प्रकार के किसी मंशा के साथ जी रहा है कि खत्म कर देना है, तो पता चला अगला आदमी खत्म हो जाएगा।
अल्टीमेटम क्या आपका अभी भी?
अच्छा, हाँ, आपने जो अल्टीमेटम शब्द का मैंने इस्तेमाल नहीं किया था, पता नहीं आप उस प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में नहीं थे। मैंने कहा था कि मैं आने वाले दिनों में अपनी भूमिका तय करने के लिए 1 हफ्ते का वक्त अपने आप को दे रहा हूं। इसमें चाहे तो कांग्रेस पार्टी भी कोई निर्णय ले सकती है मेरे बारे में। मतलब मेरे पास ऑप्शंस हैं, अब वो कौन सा ऑप्शन लेना है वो एक हफ्ते के बाद हम तय करेंगे। अभी तो 1-2 दिन गुजरा है, 1-2 दिन के बाद आने वाले दिनों में हम तय करके बताएंगे। लेकिन मैंने ये नहीं कहा कांग्रेस पार्टी को मैं अल्टीमेटम देता हूं, इस प्रकार की भाषा मैं नहीं करता और इस प्रकार की भाषा में विश्वास भी नहीं करता।
क्या आपने केंद्र नेतृत्व को अपनी नाराजगी जताई है, आपने उनको बताया है?
हमारे आज प्रॉब्लम ये है कि एकदम भयंकर कम्युनिकेशन गैप है
कांग्रेस पार्टी।
हाँ, जो केंद्रीय नेतृत्व जिसको आप कहते हैं उनका अपने राज्यों के लीडरों के साथ कोई कम्युनिकेशन ही नहीं है। जो लोग कुछ पोस्ट पे बैठे हुए लोग हैं उनके अलावा उनके हिसाब से कोई कांग्रेस का नेता है ही नहीं। तो मैं नहीं कह सकता कि मैं केंद्रीय नेतृत्व से कोई बात कर रहा हूं, क्योंकि मैं उम्मीद करता हूं कि वो लोग सामने से फोन कर, हम लोग बहुत बार मैसेज देते हैं, बात करना चाहते हैं, तो कोई बहुत अच्छा एक पॉजिटिव रिस्पॉन्स नहीं आता। तो ऐसे में कोई भिखारी बन करके तो दरवाजे पे खड़ा नहीं रहेगा हमेशा। तो ये पूरे हिंदुस्तान में जो अलग अलग राज्यों में कांग्रेस के नेता हैं या कार्यकर्ता हैं या स्थापित नेतृत्व हैं, उनकी पीड़ा मैं आपके सामने रख रहा हूं। सिर्फ मैं अकेला नहीं हूं, बहुत सारे लोग हैं जिनका संपर्क, जिनके साथ जो संवाद होना चाहिए नेतृत्व का, वो लगभग खत्म हो चुका है। अगर संवाद है तो 2-4 जो पोजीशन पे बैठे हुए लोग हैं, जो कल को कांग्रेस पार्टी बेच के कहां चले जाएंगे पता नहीं है ऐसे लोगों के साथ है। तो आप उनके साथ संवाद रख के अगर पार्टी को बचाने की कोई ऐसी योजना है तो बचाएं।
इन सबके बीच सबसे अहम जो कड़ी है वो संजय निरुपम है, क्योंकि संजय निरुपम राहुल गांधी के एक टाइम पे बहुत करीब माने जाते थे। आपने भारत जोड़ो यात्रा में भी हिस्सा लिया, मुंबई में हालांकि आप शामिल नहीं हो पाए, लेकिन
मैं भारत जोड़ो यात्रा में था, भारत जोड़ो न्याय यात्रा में था, मुंबई में
आप थे मुंबई में। लेकिन इन सब के बीच आपका राजनीतिक भविष्य क्या होगा? क्या आप कांग्रेस पार्टी छोड़ देंगे? क्या आप किसी विकल्प?
अभी इतना जल्दीबाजी क्या है? जब 2 दिन पहले मैंने ये घोषणा की कि मैं अपने आप को 1 हफ्ते देता हूं आने वाले दिनों में अपना एक नेक्स्ट मूव या अगला कदम उठाने के लिए, तो आज ही इस सवाल का क्या मतलब है? आज मैं आपको कोई जवाब भी नहीं दे सकता। तो थोड़ा सा धीरज रखिए, थोड़ा पेशेंस रखिए और आने वाले दिनों में हम बताएंगे कि आगे का मूव क्या हो सकता है।
क्या आपको केंद्र नेतृत्व ने किसी ने संपर्क किया कांग्रेस?
नहीं।
अभी तक किसी ने नहीं।
कोई
अन्य पार्टी के लोग आपसे संपर्क में?
अभी तक ऐसा कुछ नहीं। ठीक है,
कहीं ना कहीं आप विकल्प के बारे में विचार कर रहे हैं?
हाँ, तो ठीक है ना। तो भाई हम कोई कॉर्पोरेट कंपनी में काम थोड़ी करते हैं कि एक कंपनी से इस्तीफा देने से पहले दूसरी कंपनी का ज्वाइनिंग लेटर ले लें।
अब साफ हो जाएगी, क्योंकि गोविंदा को भी है उत्तर
एक हफ्ते बाद, पता नहीं वो उधर क्या है मुझे नहीं मालूम है, लेकिन 1 हफ्ते बाद हम आपको बताएंगे।
Well, that was Sanjay Nirupam speaking exclusively to Republic TV, taking a dig at the High Command. Joining us, the broadcast, Vinit ji, let me first begin by asking you this question. With regards to how exactly the Congress party has this patented response every time one of their leaders decides to leave the party, planning to leave the party, or they are aware of the fact that they are disgruntled, they are going to leave the party, but they say that, look here, doesn't really matter, jisko jana jane do.
All my co-panelists, all the viewers who are watching me. I'm tempted to use these 4 lines in Hindi in your show. अपनी धुन में रहता हूँ, मैं भी तेरे जैसा हूँ, अपने पिछले ऋतु के साथी, आपके बरस में तना हो. All those who had come together, the flocks of the bloods who had come together to steal, to corrupt this country. This time they are finding it difficult to stay together. Reason is because Narendra Modi is delivering governance. The governance of development of everybody is the fear between Congress and Congresses. And as rightly said by Mr. Nirupam, there is no communication, there is no concern within the Congress party, there is no cause to be together, and there is no cord, there is no umbilical cord within the Congress. Today, Congress is a disseminating party, and maybe probably on 5th of June, they will be in single digit in this country.
Nikhil, every time they say that anyone leaving the Congress party is because he's being threatened, he's being pressurized. Sanjay Nirupam in this interview says that I'm after all a political worker. It is expected that I will only be asking for a seat. It is expected that I will be working for the party so that the party wins. Here is a party which is conceding all space that they could. There was a point in time the Congress was seen as a dominant force, at least in Mumbai. But look at the current situation. And when that leader says it, then you say that these are anti-party activities that are being carried out.
Shavanath, you heard similar remarks coming from Varun Gandhi, who's been denied a ticket from Pilibhit, or all the other 100 sitting members of parliament whose tickets the BJP has cut. The fact is that when it comes to the Congress party, everybody feels that they have this level of democracy and comfort and safety to come out open in the public and air their grievances and discord with the leadership. However, when it comes to the BJP,
Nikhil, it is the
nobody
same
dares to do
Varun
that
Gandhi.
because the ED.
It is the same Varun Gandhi. Okay, now let me just tell you this. Just a small reminder, since you made a mention of,
as much as the ED,
since you made a mention of Varun Gandhi, I'm not very sure. I do understand. There is a slim possibility that you may have missed it out and you may not be following the news on a daily basis 24/7. So let me just help out by telling you that it is the same Varun Gandhi who said that I'm going to campaign for my mother, I'm going to be with the party, I'm going to carry out all party related activities. None of them that you are basically making a mention, even if they have, they may be.
Why was he denied a ticket from Pilibhit? Why was he denied a ticket from Pilibhit?
The Congress leaders are, for whatever reason, Sanjay Nirupam being denied or not being denied, it's a different matter altogether. Milind Deora, who's represented the Congress party for decades put together and was seen as the biggest contender as far as South Mumbai is concerned, when he was quitting the party, said that it doesn't really matter because remember he's joined hands with the Shiva Sena only because there was a pressure. What pressure was on Milind Deora? What pressure was on Milind Deora? Tell me.
Milind Deora has not been able to win the past 2 Lok Sabha elections, and obviously he wasn't going to get a ticket from the India Alliance, which is why he switched to the BJP side.
So by that logic, you should not have given the ticket to Rahul Gandhi also. By that logic, why did you give the ticket to Rahul Gandhi also? He lost from Amethi.
By that logic, why was Varun Gandhi removed from Pilibhit? He's never lost. His mother and he have never lost from that seat since 1989. What was the need to cut his ticket? Just because he was not towing the line of the BJP. And now perhaps he's also been threatened with the ED. I was just speaking to a client of mine and I got to know that vendors are now being threatened. Vendors are now being threatened that if you supply any material to Congress, it would be raided by the ED. That is the kind of sham of an election that is happening in the country today, and we are only discussing about the opposition leaders. What about the corruption book Bharat?
It is about Sanjay Nirupam who is feeling that he is suffocated. It's about Sanjay Nirupam who is coming on television. It's not about anybody else, sir.
Chavan को क्यों राज्यसभा भेजा जा रहा है? Why has Ashok Chavan been sent to the Rajya Sabha when the Prime Minister himself had made allegations against him in the alleged other houses?
संजय निरुपम का क्या सवाल है?
Why has the
जैसे
CBI
said
case
ना,
against
ये
Praful
जो
Patel been
पिछले
done?
ऋतु के साथी थे, the flocks of the birds of the last season are now just single.
Candidate within an hour of his candidature being announced.
Sanjay Nirupam is pained because Congress leadership is not talking to each other. He is pained because his state president calls him to go out. Sanjay Nirupam is discontent because he thinks that Congress is not doing right things. So today we will focus on Sanjay Nirupam, and someday Nikhil Bhai, for a cup of tea, will discuss whatever you want to discuss. But let me know what is your opinion about Sanjay Nirupam's blame on Congress, his allegation on Congress, his observation on Congress.
George Kurian, I'll give you one more scenario here. Take a look at what's happening in Himachal Pradesh. You have Pratibha Singh, who's actually won the Mandi constituency multiple times. The family has won multiple times. The fact of the matter is that there are at least 4 such constituencies in the state of Himachal. I'm told that Sanjay Singh is now out. Images now coming in from Tihar jail after spending almost about 6 months behind bars. Aam Aadmi Party leader Sanjay Singh is all set to come out. Those are the first images now on your screens of senior Aam Aadmi Party leader Sanjay Singh, who is stepping out. Remember, he was taken into custody by the Enforcement Directorate 6 months ago on charges of accepting bribes. And in fact, there was a direct allegation that was leveled against him that 2 crores were actually given to a person considered to be close to Sanjay Singh. Now he's out on bail. Remember, his bail wasn't contested by the Enforcement Directorate. The Aam Aadmi Party certainly sees this as a shot in the arm, keeping in mind that their entire top leadership is now behind bars, starting from Arvind Kejriwal to Manish Sisodia to Satyendra Jain. Now, Sanjay Singh, who's considered to be a vocal leader of the Aam Aadmi Party, extremely vocal inside the parliament as a senior Rajya Sabha member, Sanjay Singh had taken on the centre. Let's first listen to some of the reactions that are coming in. The first glimpse of Sanjay.
Singh, indicating something to his cadre, to his supporters. He's present right outside Tihar jail. He's talking to his leaders. He's pinpointing something specific. Media personnel trying to talk to him, trying to get his first reaction. Sanjay Singh right there. Sanjay Singh's audio is coming up. Sanjay Singh's audio is coming up. I will just request my team to put up the ANI feed. The ANI mic is getting Sanjay Singh's speech. Sanjay Singh is giving a speech right there on the ANI. On the ANI boom. I'm requesting my team to put the ANI audio up.
Moments after stepping out of Tihar jail, a fiery speech by Aam Aadmi Party leader Sanjay Singh says that the gates of Tihar jail will soon open. Arvind Kejriwal, Manish Sisodia,
संजय सिंह जी ने कार के ऊपर चढ़ के सभी कार्यकर्ताओं को एक बात कही है, ये वक्त खुशी मनाने का नहीं है, ये वक्त संघर्ष करने का है। अभी हमारे 3 बड़े नेता अरविंद केजरीवाल, मनीष सिसोदिया और सत्येंद्र जैन जेल के अंदर है और जब तक वो नहीं छूटेंगे हम लोग खुशी नहीं मनाएंगे, हम लोग संघर्ष करेंगे। जेल के ताले टूटेंगे, अरविंद केजरीवाल छूटेंगे। यहाँ पे पार्टी ऑफिस
Well, a message now coming in from Aam Aadmi Party senior leaders Saurabh Bharadwaj as well as Sanjay Singh is saying that it's not a moment of a celebration but it's a moment of struggle. In fact, they say that the struggle will continue till the time Arvind Kejriwal, Manish Sisodia as well as Satyendra Jain are out of jail. Remember this, as far as the Aam Aadmi Party is concerned, one of the top leaders of the party finally out of jail. For 6 months, Sanjay Singh was behind the bars. The charges that have been levelled against Sanjay Singh is about moving the bribe money and 2 crores that were allegedly received by Sanjay Singh's close aides. These are allegations which have been refuted by Sanjay Singh as well as the Aam Aadmi Party. But the enforcement directorate, even in the hearing that took place in the court, essentially indicated that they have been able to establish the money trail. But these images that you see right now coming in would certainly come across as a shot in the arm for the Aam Aadmi Party, for the beleaguered party, because their entire top leadership is now behind bars. And you've only had 2 faces that one could have seen following the arrest of Arvind Kejriwal, that is Atishi and Saurabh Bharadwaj. Saurabh Bharadwaj, who spoke just a few minutes ago, once again indicating that this is not a moment of celebration for the party and the celebration will only take place after the Chief Minister is released. Remember, his matter has been heard in the Delhi High Court, where he's essentially challenged the arrest that has been made by the Enforcement Directorate. But once again, pushing back hard, the Enforcement Directorate says that they have been able to trace the money trail as far as the kickbacks allegedly received by the Aam Aadmi Party. What you see right now is the image of Sanjay Singh. This was moments after he stepped out of Tihar jail. The speech that he delivered was also outside Tihar jail, once again sending across a strong message to the Aam Aadmi Party supporters and party workers who have all gathered outside Tihar jail, waiting to get a glimpse of Sanjay Singh, who was behind bars for almost 6 months, sending across a strong message that the fight has only begun. For the Aam Aadmi Party, they say that this is once again a political conspiracy that has been hatched by the Bharatiya Janata Party, and perhaps the enforcement directorate has largely been used as a political tool. That's the allegation that the Bharatiya Janata Party also faces from the Aam Aadmi Party leaders. However, Aam Aadmi Party believes that this has come as a major vindication of the claims that they have made in the past, that there is no evidence that the enforcement directorate really has, and that is the reason why the bail has been granted. However, having said that, the court did not really look into the merits of the case at this point in time, primarily arguing on the fact that right now they're not looking into they're only concerned about Section 45 of the PMLA Act, which is essentially looking into the bail conditions. And right now, the enforcement directorate says that it is a peculiar case and they're not going to object the bail plea of Sanjay Singh because he's already been behind bars. The investigation is already underway, and the focus currently is on K. Kavitha, Arvind Kejriwal, as well as Manish Sisodia. Remember, Manish Sisodia too, who has filed multiple bail pleas in the past, hasn't been granted bail by the court as yet, primarily on the grounds that there is prima facie evidence against the leaders. But here what you see certainly comes across as a strong image with the Aam Aadmi Party leaders hoping that with Sanjay Singh out, he would be able to take command of the party. But the question is that who really succeeds right now, whether at all Arvind Kejriwal is actually going to step down or not. That's an important thing. And we'll continue with this coverage of Sanjay Singh, a big development taking place. Well, also let me quickly get in our guests who are joining us on this broadcast while we stay with these images. Vinijit, this is a strong image that is going to be perhaps capitalized by the Aam Aadmi Party, because they believe that with Sanjay Singh really walking out of the jail, it sends across a message that, look here, there is no evidence.
No, I think if people of Delhi and people of India at large are educated, they understand what happened in the court that time. And the justice clearly mentioned that this will not be a precedence for others to come out on bail. A. B. This relief is not on the merits, but because ED did not oppose it. 3. And the C part is that somebody who stays for 180 days in jail without bail speaks a volume about that. And that too if he is a member of parliament. So Sanjay Singh ji is member of parliament. Even when he is a member of parliament, he stayed there for 180 days. That clearly tells to a common man like me that there is something more than what it is meeting the eyes. Yes, maybe ED has got what they wanted from him. He would have given some data, which is enough for ED right now. But one thing I would like to tell you, his release has not bring any relief in the Aam Aadmi Party. Rather, I see a palace feudal which is going on right now. Atishi ji and Saurabh ji were eyeing the seat. Sunita Kejriwal ji jumped in. Now he has also come in. So there may be a clash within Aam Aadmi Party between these four of them. Who will be the next leader of Aam Aadmi Party in case Arvind Kejriwal ji does not come out soon?
Vinay ji, the question that still remains is where exactly is the money trail here? One of the concerns that many would really have, has the enforcement directorate found itself in a spot when they say that the money has already been utilized? Is that a good enough argument? Because this is exactly what is going to be utilized in the days to come. That where exactly is the money? Arvind Kejriwal developed that narrative that dekhe paise to kabhi unko mila hi nahi. Raids were carried out, money was never found. That's the narrative that has already been built.
They would try every trick in their book. But it is a common fact. People know that the money was transferred. It was utilized in cash by their karyakartas and their vendors, be it in Goa or anywhere else. And I'm sure those people are that smart that they would not like to keep a tale. So it is difficult for them. But one question which Aam Aadmi Party will be always asked is, why did they destroy these dozens of iPhones which were worth crores of rupees? You and I can't even destroy one single phone in 3 years' time. They have destroyed dozens of phones. So this speaks volume that somebody who wants to hide something would certainly destroy the evidences which are at hand. And if you ask any common man, why would somebody increase the commission from 2% to 12%? Why would somebody decrease the age of drinking? Why would somebody, decrease the number of dry days? Why would somebody allow the cartel? Let me also tell your audience, 30 crore rupees on a deposit was refunded to that party which failed in the tender. Now, nowhere in the country we have ever seen, earnest deposit money been refunded. So this all speaks volume that there was something which is more than which I can understand.
Neeti Jain of the BJP is also joining us on this broadcast. Neeti Jain, if I can take this question with you, that with regards to the number of opposition leaders who've been actually facing some serious charges, you see most of them have either shifted, they've jumped ship, and the moment that they have jumped ship, there is a closure report that is basically filed by the central agency. Take, for instance, what happened in the case of Praful Patel. The Central Bureau of Investigation goes ahead, closes the case. Take, for instance, what happened in the case of Ajit Pawar. What really happened is that there is a flip-flop between the Mumbai Police's Economic Offences Wing and the central agency. So somewhere down the line, this is also going to stick out around. That look here, the moment they are jumping ship, there is a closure report that is filed. The case is over.
See, I think this has been going on for a very long time, and we have always said that the agencies are doing their work. There is no intervention from the BJP to slow down or close any of these cases. The cases are going on and the agencies are doing what needs to be done. But irrespective of that, I think this does not give a clean chit to the entire Aam Aadmi Party, because the case that is going on today, and the ASG today also has said that there is sufficient money trail and there are evidences where the Aam Aadmi Party is entirely in this money laundering scam. So they are the ones who need to answer. They're celebrating a bail like this. I don't think he's been given a clean chit in any way. And he had put in an illegal arrest plea in the High Court, and I think that is still standing. The Supreme Court has not interfered with it. So I don't understand.
Complete what you were saying, Neeti.
So yeah, all I'm saying is that Manish Sisodia ji is still inside, Arvind Kejriwal is inside, they're not cooperating with the entire matter. So I think that is what they should be worried about. Today they come out every morning and they sit, we are the victims. Today his health is not okay. Yesterday he was an Iron Man. So all of these victim cards that they're playing, I think that is what they need to answer about. And where is the money? That is what they should tell us. The ASG has said today that they have figured out a money trail. Why is it that their phones have been destroyed? They're not sharing the password. So there is some amount of hiding that they're doing. And let them come out and answer that instead of celebrating. I don't know what they're celebrating exactly.
Nikhil, the point of celebration right now for the Aam Aadmi Party perhaps is the fact that you have a person who's been granted bail. But let's be very clear, no clean chit has been given. All that they are saying that do you really need his custody? The Enforcement Directorate says the investigation is already underway. Whatever we've had to do with Sanjay Singh in terms of questioning, that is over. We do not need him in custody. That's very simple. And for those who are basically creating this narrative, especially the leader that you really like and espouse, is that there was I'm told that Sanjay Singh's father is speaking right now. Let's first listen in and then I'll come back to you, Nikhil.
मैं पूरा परिवार और पूरे कार्यकर्ता और पार्टी, और अगर कह दूं कि राष्ट्रीय पार्टी, तो कोई अच्छी नहीं होगी। सब इसको बड़ी हसरत भरी निगाह से देख रहे हैं। तो बहुत दिन बाद दे रहा है। कैसे स्वागत करेंगे? स्वागत कैसे करेंगे? बाप बेटे का स्वागत जो है वो इशारे में हो जाता है। मैं माला नहीं पहना पाऊंगा। उनके लिए कुछ बनाया है? उनके लिए स्पेशल कुछ बनाया है? उनका इलाज चल रहा है। उनको परहेजी खाना खाना है।
Well, Nikhil, you ought to admit that same very lobby which often cried foul, saying that, look here, all the institutions have been completely compromised. The Enforcement Directorate is a political tool. If that was the case, then today Sanjay Singh would have been still behind bar.
Shravan, so there are two things, sir. First, Mr. Goenka said that Sanjay Singh being in incarceration for so long without getting any bail speaks volumes. Of course, it does. About how the BJP is trying its tooth and nail to make this election into an absolute sham. They're putting in all the opposition leaders behind bars. That is something that the concerns have been raised by the people of the country, by the opposition, by the United Nations of all organizations, right? And so far as Sanjay Singh's bail not being opposed by the BD is concerned, you have to understand what happened in court today. When the Supreme Court said that we are now going to go into the merits of the matter, the ED summarily said, okay, don't go into the merit of the matter, we'll simply withdraw. Because had the Supreme Court gone into the merits of the matter, they would have noted in their finding that we do not find a prima facie case, which is something that the judge had very clearly told the ED that if we go into the merits, we are going to have to record that in the order, and then that is going to affect your case that you have against all the other leaders. So this Sanjay Singh getting a bail today is a clever ploy to keep in jail every other opposition leader from the Aam Aadmi Party in the sham of a case, because I don't know whether the scam happened or not, but the fact of the matter is that
let's not misinterpret. Nikhil, I understand the compulsions of political rhetoric. No, one second. Nikhil, please, let's understand one thing. Let's get this very clear. Of course, there is relief for Sanjay Singh. But has he been given a clean sheet? And the interpretation that you have of the court is absolutely incorrect. Let me first tell you. Nowhere did the court make an observation. One second. As far as Section 45 of the PMLA Act is concerned, which is pertaining to bail, a question was basically posed to ASG whether at all there is an argument as far as merits of the case is concerned. Only thing that he had to get an instruction from the enforcement directorate was there a need to keep Sanjay Singh behind bars or not? Do they need further custody? And let's understand, even when the person is in judicial custody, does not mean that the agency cannot carry out their investigation. They are saying that we do not need his custody anymore. So where exactly is the merits of the case? Merits of the case will be taken up when the matter comes for trial.
They say that Kejriwal, the ED says that the Kejriwal is an accused and he's not sharing
as a lawyer, I think
he's not confessing to the crime. That's not how the constitution of the country works. Article 20 provides an explicit fundamental right to people against self-incarceration. You cannot arrest somebody, call them an accused, and then expect them to
as a lawyer, one would have certainly expected something better from you. Nikhil, 1 second. One would have certainly expected something better from you, Nikhil, as a lawyer. 1 second. Please do understand. 1 second. It is the same very court, Nikhil. It is the same very court which sent back Satyendra Jain to the Tihar jail, stating that there is enough evidence to send him back to jail so that the investigation can continue. Similar observations were also made by the same very court that you're lampooning right now, where the court says that there is prima facie evidence against Manish Sisodia. That is the reason why the bail has not been granted. The role of Sanjay Singh is very different. But before that, Charu Pragya, let's also take this head on. Who was behind jail?
What are you saying? Why was Sanjay Singh put behind the bars? He's not a minister. He's not an MLA. He's not part of the Delhi government. Why was he put behind bars? Was there any recovery of money from him? It was just ED's accusation that a very tall opposition leader was put behind bars for 6 months.
Mr. Jain, according to you, someone who faces charges of corruption should have been garlanded.
Sorry?
I don't know where do you come from. Even the ASG is saying, even the ASG in the court is saying that as far as the evidence is concerned, it's something that is going to come up in the trial stage. Now, I don't know, how do you come to that conclusion that there is no evidence? When did you have become the judge and jury?
Investigation has been
I don't understand that, but okay, Nikhil, I do understand your compulsions. There are political rhetoric that you will have to fall prey to.
No.
1 second, hold on. Charu Pragya, you need to also answer this question. 1 minute, Charu, before you say, 1 minute. Before you say, Charu, that you're not the spokesperson of the central agency here and the central agency is completely free, the central agency is doing their work, answer this question to me. When you have Praful Patel who joins your party, just about few months later, the central agency feels the need to close the case. The FIR that was registered by the Central Bureau of Investigation. The Mumbai Police's Economic Offences Wing opens a case against the Pawars, including Ajit Pawar and Sharad Pawar. Then they file a closure report. The ED comes into the picture. ED then files a closure report. There is a flip-flop going on till the time the case is finished. The fact of the matter is that at least of the 25 reports are also out, of the 25 opposition leaders, 23 of them who have joined their party, cases against them have been dropped. So it is legitimate to ask this question that haven't you become the washing machine?
No, not at all. Shravan, a very good evening to you. Am I audible?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
Okay, I'm going to try and change my Wi-Fi connection while we speak. But here goes. First of all, Ajit Pawar has been. It is an ongoing case. Let's take that on record. And for all those who come up with charges of washing machine, I have one simple question to ask. Was dirt to be washed? Because till a little while ago, you were very firm on the fact that you are absolutely, completely innocent. You can be in there.
Now, moving forward to what has been going on with Sanjay Singh, celebrating a martyr. I don't know what is happening, and I can see it on the TV screen of Republic. Shravan, let's remember, very important here is that the Supreme Court has said this is not an expression of merit. The Supreme Court has said this is in no way any precedent. And only because questioning by the ED has continued for 6 months and all the information that Sanjay Singh could give in this particular liquor scam, he's already given. And that's exactly why he's been given bail, only because ED didn't oppose the bail. It does not mean there is any clean chit in any manner. It does not mean the case has been closed and he's been let off scot-free. It merely means that in the process of investigation, ED does not feel he has anything more to add. Also, they have nabbed the kingpin now. The kingpin is behind bars. Obviously, he's going to be questioned. So, all the ancillary people
father is
were
contesting
used
from Andhra
to
Pradesh.
create links, Shravan.
The kingpin gave 60 crores to the BJP.
Okay, can I come in now? I have a lot of problem with my network today, Shravan. I'm going to request you to come in and ask Nikhil to not speak over me. If you're talking about 60 crore here and there at the same time, equal amount of money was given to the Congress party also. Why was money given to Congress party then? Please, Nikhil, don't draw conjecture here.
Let's stay on facts, right? Let's remain on facts and understand how Aam Aadmi Party leaders are drawing links to each other and drawing everybody into this daldal of corruption. So Aam Aadmi Party के सबसे बड़े नेता अरविंद केजरीवाल जी जेल के अंदर जाते ही सबसे पहले implicate करते हैं आतिशी को, सौरभ भारद्वाज को. The minute Atishi hears this, she starts implicating Durgesh Pathak and Raghav Chaddha. मतलब कहाँ तक जा रहा है आपका लिंक, मुझको ये बता दो. And Nikhil, usually I have a lot of respect for you as a lawyer. Please don't leave your legal finesse and legal mind behind for one single case where you're speaking on TV. Stick to the facts. Please understand there is no precedent. If after 6 months he does not want custody, the man is let out, it is in no way on merit. Absolutely not. 350 money trail has been established. It's also explained that money is not lying around. There are no notes and coins being collected somewhere. The money was redirected to Goa for elections. It was given to other people to spend. I'm sure you understand that, as do all our viewers.
Okay. Binay.
Yes, Shravan.
Binay, there is a dangerous precedence also here. There is a dangerous precedence. I'm sure someone who's been, I'm told that these are the latest images now coming in from outside the Tihar jail. There are also visuals coming in from Sanjay Singh's residence where the celebrations are taking place. We'll keep getting you those images coming in from various locations. Also remember Sanjay Singh, who's headed towards Arvind Kejriwal's residence, is what Saurabh Bhardwaj had indicated. But while we stay with these latest images now coming in from two locations, that is outside Tihar jail and Sanjay Singh's residence, we'll continue with our discussion right now. Binay, let me ask you this question. You know, I'm told that Atishi is speaking right now. First, let's cut across to
कहना पड़ा कि हम बेल को अपोज नहीं करते हैं और आज 6 महीने के बाद संजय सिंह वापस आए हैं. संजय सिंह फिर से शेर की तरह दहाड़ेंगे और भारतीय जनता पार्टी की तानाशाही को मुंह तोड़ जवाब देंगे.
जिंदाबाद जिंदाबाद जिंदाबाद.
Well, Atishi also once again indicating that with Sanjay Singh out of jail, big boost for the Aam Aadmi Party. Let me once again bring in my colleague.
Please. Once again, Atishi is caught in a white
Charu,
lie.
go ahead.
Once again, because she comes in front of the media and claims that Arvind Kejriwal has lost 4.5 kilos in 10 days. I don't know what magic pill he was on or what dreams Atishi has been dreaming up. Immediately, the jail authorities rubbished this and said
Charu,
that
I'm
his
not
weight
interested.
remains the same.
Unfortunately, Charu,
Exactly
okay,
the same.
let's
And
honestly
in fact,
speaking,
previously,
there are political compulsions that you both have. Your party has and Atishi's party. Honestly speaking, I don't think so anyone is concerned right now about Arvind Kejriwal's weight. And let me not, perhaps bring down
conference to say all of this. What does
the
it
level
speak
of my
about the
debate
political discourse of the Aam Aadmi Party?
I don't think so. That's very important. You and the Aam Aadmi Party can fight over Arvind Kejriwal's. Spare us, Charu, spare us the ordinary citizens. We are not really interested in Arvind Kejriwal's weight. You and perhaps the Aam Aadmi Party would like to have a, fight over it. Let's bring back the debate on the facts that we were talking about.
Atishi to spare all of us from all of this.
A dangerous precedent.
Not make a public appeal. I'm as much a citizen as you are.
Yes, don't worry, Charu, don't worry. Charu, don't worry. I'm sure. I'm sure the next time I get a chance, next time I get a chance to ask that question to Atishi, I'll surely do that. Okay, Charu, hold on. Let's bring back the focus. Let's bring back the focus right now. Binay, the dangerous precedence is this. If you take a closer look as to why Arvind Kejriwal has been arrested, it's because about at least 5 to 6 statements that the Enforcement Directorate has recorded under Section 50 of the PMLA Act, based on which they have actually gone ahead and arrested a sitting Chief Minister. And it is draconian in nature because if you really look at Dinesh Arora's statement also, there are 9 statements that have been recorded. The first few statements makes no mention of Sanjay Singh. The last statement makes a mention of Sanjay Singh, and bang, you have Sanjay Singh being arrested. Isn't the Enforcement Directorate also acting in a hurry at this point in time? And perhaps that's going to be extremely, extremely difficult for them to position it in the court.
Someone investigating a case is always a difficult task. But I think that's not the issue over here. It is difficult or not. Yes, it is difficult. But if we look at the Sanjay Singh case, he has been granted bail and his party, his supporters, his associates are celebrating. And this may give the impression, and I fear that this may give an impression that a verdict has been reached by the or he has been cleared of all corruption allegations. It's not the case. And it is important to note, someone, that bail is not...
That's well within... Binay, why should you have a problem? No, Binay, why should you have a problem? If the party is celebrating, after all, it's their leader who has come out, who's been granted bail. The fact is... Whether at all there is any merit to the case or not, that is something that the court will decide. I think so. They are entitled to, their celebrations because after all, it's their leader. If this would have happened with someone else, but you are still dodging. You're still dodging my question. Binay, this question, if I ask Charu, I can expect this answer from Charu because she has her own political compulsions. What compulsions do you really have? Someone who looks at these cases very closely. Please tell me, Binay, how exactly can a witness statement be good enough for, sending a sitting Chief Minister behind bars? It's very different. It's very unlike Hemant Soren. Hemant Soren, there was a lot of other evidence that I can talk about. But what evidence are you talking about with regards to Arvind Kejriwal?
So, I think the Hemant Soren case, I have observed that case very closely. The Hemant Soren case and the case of Arvind Kejriwal, that is nearly 60 to 70% similar. The one similarity is that they skipped all the...
I beg to differ.
And again, Sawan, why don't you hand over your phone to the agencies and let them have a look? So, look, I don't have anything to hide. So, what is there to hide? And the same thing what Mr. Hemant Soren also did. He didn't give the password. He didn't give you give the phones to the Enforcement Directorate officials. But on the other hand, when a phone was seized, everything was uncovered. he was talking to a person. So many serious allegations which were proved.
Vinodji wants to come in.
In those chats with a person named Vinod Singh. So I always say that.
Vinay sir, can I speak? Vinay sir.
I need.
And the case of Hemant Soren and
just
the
two
case
lines.
of Arvind Kejriwal, there is a lot of commonality between them. And today's celebration, Sawan,
I beg
my
to
only
differ
case
there.
is
I beg
that
to differ there.
you are
In terms of evidence, the two cases are very different.
You are celebrating a bail. He has not been exonerated. He has not been
I don't
freed
think so.
from
Now,
the charges.
come on, Binay. Atishi is concerned about Arvind Kejriwal's weight. You are concerned about Sanjay Singh, celebrating the bail. But let's bring back the focus right now, because a lot of people still are going to ask you this question. And Binayji, please answer this question. I've asked this to Binay, but I'm going to add to this question. I'm going to add to this. The question here is about, one, the money trail. The second is with regards to the excise policy itself and the alleged role played by the Chief Minister. The fact of the matter is that there is not a single signature of the Chief Minister in any file that has been moved as far as the excise policy is concerned. The second aspect is with regards to whether at all there has been a money movement. If the money movement has happened, how exactly are you pinning the blame only on the Chief Minister?
Shravanji, a serious policy like policy on excise or abkari in Hindi cannot be made without explicit go-ahead from the Chief Minister. That one has to understand.
But how do you
this
prove
policy
that is
was
question,
discussed with the Chief
I
Minister.
am aware of the fact that we all know that it is the Chief Minister would have had some role to play. But how do you, for any evidence, I'm only asking Vinodji, where is the corroborative evidence?
No problem. So what I understand is there are two things. Whether Arvind Kejriwal knew that this policy is coming in or not coming in. If he knew it, then he is corrupt and he's been blamed for the commission. Number two, if he is not involved, then he is blamed for the omission. A Chief Minister cannot say that his ministers did that, it was not done. Well, there is an evidence which has been circulated outside, which has been talked in the court, that the policy was circulated outside the official circuits on the WhatsApp to the cartel which is there. And this evidence has been submitted. A. B. It is also true that one of the approachers said that he had received a call, he had a FaceTime with Arvind Kejriwal where he said Vijay Nair is my man. It is also true that Vijay Nair is to stay in Gehlot's house. Gehlot is a minister. Now, nobody can stay in somebody's house without an explicit permission and involvement. Number three, please tell me, which was the time when this was done? And your audience should know it. This policy came in when there was a peak of the COVID, when people in Delhi were suffering. Arvind Kejriwal was busy doing this policy so that he can get commissions out of that particular part. Now, let me understand one thing from you. Why would somebody increase the commission of the retailer from 2% to 12%? Number two, have you ever on the earth heard that if it is illicit liquor, if it is a wrong liquor, if it is a quality-less liquor, the test can be done by the supplier? He changed the policy that it should not be tested by the labs but by the supplier itself. So all these things shows one thing, very simple thing to me, to somebody like me, that Arvind Kejriwal was involved. It was in with his direction that
last 1 minute. First to you, Nikhil, and then I'll come to you, Charu, for the last word. Nikhil, the Chief Minister says that I'm not responsible. I don't know who Vijay Nair is because Vijay Nair was reporting to Atishi and was reporting to Saurabh Bhardwaj. But very interesting, the Chief Minister does not know his neighbor. The Chief Minister does not know that Vijay Nair is staying just next door and that bungalow was supposed to be allotted to a minister. And the Chief Minister feigns ignorance and we are all supposed to believe that he has no role to play.
Shravan, according to traditional criminal jurisprudence across the world, including in India, it is the prosecution's job to prove the allegations that they're making, and it is not the job of the accused to prove what is being alleged against him. And Charu, I know we said that the Supreme Court has said that Sanjay Singh's bail is creating any sort of precedent. They've been very clear and explicit in their order, but let's all also understand why was the bail given. The only reason the bail could have been gotten was because the ED did not oppose it, and the ED did not oppose it because the court was to start going into the merits of the matter, which the ED was mighty afraid of because there is no evidence that the ED has been able to unearth in the past 2 years.
That's also a conjecture.
To answer your question, Shavan, to answer your question on Arvind Kejriwal, not knowing
Nikhil,
who Vijay Nair is,
that aspect I just warned you. I just warned you at the beginning of the debate. Because that's a wrong interpretation. That is a section within the Aam Aadmi Party said that look here, the court was about to, look into the merits of the case. Please get it correct. Section 45, when the court was indicating The court said that we will look into the merits of the case when it is required. Otherwise, it will have its own ramifications. That's a different story altogether.
Shravan,
so what makes you feel that the court would have come to some sort of a conclusion and simply granted that there is no evidence again? The question that the court has simply asked that whether at all that 2 crore has been linked to...
We are now going to go into the merits.
No, you don't get it corrected. But Charu Pragya. Now this is a question that one will ask you again and again. While Nikhil does it for his own compulsions, let me ask you this question. Like it or you don't, the fact of the matter is this, that today, when you actually just simply rely on witness statements, these are questions that are bound to come up, that whether at all there is corroborative evidence or not.
Absolutely. And you're right to question it, Shravan, and I'm sure the courts are doing the same thing. We know it's a fact that a lot of these meetings took place at the CM's residence. That's the first thing. The second thing is the CM claims to not know who Vijay Nair is. But at the same time, he also knows that Vijay Nair was reporting to Atishi and Saurabh. So does that even make sense to you? It's like a contradictory statement within itself. And like I said in the beginning, they are in competition with each other to see how many of them can rope in more and more. So, Kejriwal ji implicates Atishi and Saurabh. Atishi implicates Durgesh and Raghav. Let's see how far this chain stretches.
Well, thank you very much, Charu, Viniji, Vinay and Nikhil for joining us on the trending burning question. On the other side, the big debate coming up with Editor-in-Chief Arnab Goswami.
$15,000 placements in 2022-23. At Amity, we are committed to nurturing passionate, hardworking and proactive professionals.
Legal trouble continues to mount for Patanjali.
हमने कोरोनिल बना रखी है. इसमें श्वासारी जो है ये फेफड़ों की इम्यूनिटी के लिए, ये जो है कोरोनिल ये पूरी बॉडी की इम्यूनिटी के लिए. तो श्वासारी खाली पेट 2 गोली सुबह दोपहर शाम 3 बार.
Calling out Patanjali Ayurveda for absolute defiance, the Supreme Court has wrapped Ramdev for defying its earlier notice in the misleading advertisement case. The top court has refused to accept the unconditional apology of Ramdev, calling it mere lip service. The Supreme Court took exception to Ramdev for shifting the blame to the media department of the firm. The bench questioned Ramdev whether Patanjali Ayurveda wasn't aware of the court proceedings. The courtroom battle came even as Patanjali Ayurveda issued an advertisement after it assured the top court last year that it refrained from making any casual statements, claiming medical efficacy or against any system of medicine. The Supreme Court has granted one last opportunity to Ramdev, asking him to file a fresh affidavit in a week. Why did Patanjali defy the top court's order? Let's debate.
हिंदू धर्म में शक्ति शब्द होता है. हम शक्ति से लड़ रहे हैं, एक शक्ति से लड़ रहे हैं.
इंडी अलायंस ने अपना घोषणा पत्र शक्ति को खत्म करने के लिए किया है. मैं इस चुनौती को स्वीकार करता हूं और मैं इन शक्ति स्वरूपा माताओं बहनों की रक्षा के लिए जान की बाजी लगा दूंगा.
हमने कोरोनिल बना रखी है. इसमें श्वासारी जो है ये फेफड़ों की इम्यूनिटी के लिए, ये जो है कोरोनिल ये पूरी बॉडी की इम्यूनिटी के लिए. तो श्वासारी खाली पेट 2 गोली सुबह दोपहर शाम 3 बार.
The Supreme Court of India has come down heavily on Ramdev for violating its directives on misleading advertisements of Patanjali's medicinal products. This even as the yoga guru appeared for the first time in the court. The top court has called out Patanjali for absolute defiance of its order while refusing to accept an unconditional apology.
The Patanjali share, which saw a fall in the morning at around 11:30 when the markets...
Kane, sir, your dinner.
On a tile? It's antibacterial.
Easy to clean.
But plates? Kane bhai, it's a tile ad.
IM Plus टेक्नोलॉजी से बने वर्ल्ड क्लास टाइल्स। टाइल हो तो सिंपल हो।
डीएमके और कांग्रेस टू साइड्स ऑफ द सेम कॉइन है। डीएमके और कांग्रेस का मतलब है बिग करप्शन। डीएमके और कांग्रेस का मतलब है वन फैमिली रूल।
Kane, sir, your dinner.
On a tile? It's antibacterial.
Scratch resistant also.
But plates? Kane bhai, it's a tile ad.
IM Plus टेक्नोलॉजी से बने वर्ल्ड क्लास टाइल्स। टाइल हो तो सिंपल हो।
Israel has been raining missiles. An Israeli strike on the Iranian consulate in the capital city of Syria has killed 7 people, including 2 top commanders. According to officials, Brigadier General Mohammad Reza Zahidi, who led the elite Quds force in Lebanon and Syria until 2016, died in this attack. His Deputy General Mohammad Hadi Hajrihimi and 5 other officers were also killed. 2 civilians were reported dead in the strike. Several houses were destroyed in the attack. The strike signifies an escalation on Israel's targeting of military officials from Iran, which supports terrorist groups fighting in Israel in Gaza and along its border with Lebanon. A member of Hezbollah, Hussein Youssef, has also died in the attack. However, Hezbollah has not publicly announced the death. Hamas, which rules Gaza and attacked Israel on the 7th of October, is backed by Iran. Israel did not comment on the attack, although a military spokesperson blamed Iran for a drone strike early on Monday against a naval base in southern Israel. While Iran's consular building was leveled in the attack, its main embassy building remains intact, according to Syria's state news agency. Iran condemned the attack and called the attack a violation of all international obligations and conventions.
من خدمت شما عرض کردم که الان اطلاعات که ما داریم حدود احتمالاً بین 5 تا 7 نفر شهید شدن و 2 نفر از پلیس که محافظ ساخت.
Arnab with the ultimate Aam Aadmi Party versus BJP debate. ED hardens position. Aam Aadmi Party says no proof yet. It's a straight AAP versus BJP debate on the Liquorgate. Debating tonight at 9 p.m.
तमिलनाडु में भारत के समुद्री तट से कुछ दूर श्रीलंका और तमिलनाडु के बीच में समंदर में एक टापू है। ये कांग्रेस के लोगों ने मां भारती का एक अंग काट दिया, भारत से अलग कर दिया। देश कांग्रेस के रवैये की कीमत आज तक चुका रहा है।
From the Delhi studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate.
Goswami on the debate at 9. Presented by Amity University. Powered by RP Sanjeev Goenka. Policy Bazaar. Co-powered by Belkolu.
Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. The Aam Aadmi Party has tried to make the visual of its MP, Sanjay Singh, coming out of jail look like an exoneration on Liquorgate. It is not. It is not an exoneration on Liquorgate. Liquorgate is a very serious scam. There are serious cases against a lot of top AAP leaders, including Kejriwal and Manish Sisodia and a lot of other AAP leaders. And the Supreme Court has itself acknowledged that Liquorgate, the liquor scam, has happened, that the scam is a truth. But having said that, and our producers can run the visuals of Sanjay Singh coming out of jail. And my direct question tonight is this, and the BJP needs to think about it. Are these the visuals the BJP needs at this stage? Till 15-20 days back, there was no talk of AAP. The talk was only about how, especially after the Ram Mandir inauguration, the BJP would sweep the elections. Personally, I think the BJP will sweep the elections, no doubt about it. But in an otherwise issueless election, willy-nilly, the AAP has become an issue at a time where Arvind Kejriwal was seen to have failed in his national ambitions. When the AAP lost state after state after state, it was not doing well politically. When the governance in Punjab was not good, the recent public conversations on Arvind Kejriwal are more than should have been from a BJP perspective. Viewers, politics is about setting the narrative. The narrative has been with the BJP. Now this, in recent days, BJP versus AAP, AAP versus BJP, BJP versus AAP, AAP versus BJP, narrative is not good for the BJP. At this stage, the BJP, in my view, is spending too much time confronting the AAP on a daily basis. Because the AAP is a party effectively limited to 2 states and not even 1 Lok Sabha MP in parliament. The arrest of Kejriwal has catapulted the AAP into pole position as far as national conversation is concerned after the BJP. Tonight, therefore, we need to look at this. And therefore, tactically and strategically, I have a pure AAP versus BJP debate on top tonight. Whether or not the AAP leaders get convinced, the fact of the matter is, this is an election which has been, is today, and till the date of the last round of polling, this election is a Modi referendum election. It's about Modi 3.0. It's about Modi being Prime Minister for the 3rd time. It's about the direction this country has to take in the run-up to Viksit Bharat 2047. In that backdrop, and given the fact that there aren't any other big issues in this election, so far at least, we don't know in the future, have the ED's actions on Liquorgate really benefited the BJP? Have they really benefited the BJP? Let's debate, viewers, tonight. That's debate 1. It's an ultimate AAP versus BJP face-off tonight. You're going to love it. There's 2 spokespersons on 2 sides. Debate number 2 this evening. After talking about Mohabbat ki Dukaan, the Congress party goes and ties up with the political wing of the PFI, the SDPI. My God, unbelievable. And debate 3 tonight. All remaining mass leaders are being kicked out of the Congress. Sanjay Nirupam is the latest Mumbai Congress leader, set to be kicked out for taking on the Vadra Gandhi family. That's debate 3, and here are the headlines this Wednesday evening on the debate tonight. Big development in the Liquorgate investigation. ED says money trail located. AAP repeats the no proof claim. Kejriwal challenges arrest and ED remand. The High Court in Delhi is set to pronounce the order on Thursday.
भरोसा है ये जेल के ताले टूटेंगे और चीफ मिनिस्टर
After 6 months, AAP top leader Sanjay Singh walks out of jail on bail. AAP says Kejriwal will be next to go. Rahul files nomination from Wayanad, gets the backing, indirect backing of the PFI through the SDPI. The SDPI is the political wing linked to the PFI. Why does the Congress party want their support? Political face-off rages on, but neither the Congress nor Rahul have issued a statement on the SDPI support yet. Another one bites the dust. Sanjay Nirupam, all set, probably to be kicked out of the Congress party. And ladies and gentlemen, the ED has made a big claim in the Delhi liquor policy case. It has said it has got the money trail. But that's on one side. On the other side are the visuals of Sanjay Singh coming out on bail. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a straight BJP versus AAP face-off tonight. Only two leaders, two political parties and me in a direct face-off. And my question at the start is this. Is this constant AAP versus BJP, BJP versus AAP really benefiting the BJP? Let's debate.
सबसे बड़े नेता अरविंद केजरीवाल, मनीष सिसोदिया, सत्येंद्र जैन को इन जेल की सलाखों के पीछे रखा गया है। मुझे पूरा भरोसा है ये जेल के ताले टूटेंगे और
The Liquorgate legal battle continues to escalate. Arvind Kejriwal and the Enforcement Directorate traded hard-nosed legal arguments in equal measure in Delhi High Court. Challenging the ED custody, Kejriwal alleged the primary objective of the ED is to disintegrate the Aam Aadmi Party ahead of the polls and to prevent Kejriwal from participating in the democratic process.
जो सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने सवाल पूछा, जिसका ईडी के पास कोई जवाब नहीं था कि मनी ट्रेल कहां है। आज इस इन्वेस्टिगेशन को होते हुए 2 साल हो गए।
The ED has claimed to have found the money trail. It accused the AAP chief of personally and vicariously being involved in the liquor policy scam. The BJP has demanded resignation of Kejriwal as the Delhi Chief Minister.
मनी ट्रेल नहीं है, ये बार बार लोग दोहराते हैं। एक बात मैं आपको स्पष्ट कर दूं, वैसे तो सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने 338 करोड़ के मनी ट्रेल की बात की, सीबीआई के कोर्ट ने 100 करोड़ के मनी ट्रेल की बात की। इनके स्वयं वकील ने, जो गुप्ता जी इनके वकील थे, जब खड़े हुए, जिस दिन केजरीवाल स्वयं बोले, उस दिन उन्होंने ऑन रिकॉर्ड बयान दिया, मनी ट्रेल तो खर्च हो गया गोवा चुनाव में। ये उनका कोट अनकोट ऑन रिकॉर्ड बयान है।
For how long can AAP run the government from jail? Can AAP survive this leadership crisis? Let's debate.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, who's winning this? AAP is winning this or BJP is winning this? And I mean the narrative tonight. Who's winning the narrative? It's an unusual format this evening, viewers. You will see on my screen only 2 political leaders, 2 official spokespersons of 2 parties. And you would think tonight, what's wrong with you, Arnab? You usually have 6 or 7 windows. Well, I decided not to tonight. Because I want a sense of finality to this debate. The AAP BJP scorecard, we have with us Anmol Pawar of the Aam Aadmi Party, taking on Shazia Ilmi of the BJP, and I will be on the debate. We'll stay with the screen unless the visuals are on, so you can see how they are taking on each other. Right? Now, tomorrow, Arvind Kejriwal is also trying for bail. So if Arvind Kejriwal's bail is rejected, would you say that Liquorgate has come to, is a finality? Would you conclude that Liquorgate therefore is something on which Kejriwal has been convicted? No, you wouldn't. You would say just his bail has been rejected. Similarly, if somebody has been granted bail, right, but has been charge cheated in this case, and there are no observations of the court really saying anything to the contrary, then I think you're celebrating a bit too much. So, Anmol Pawar, you're with Shazia Ilmi tonight on the debate. My view is stop celebrating Sanjay Singh's bail. There is nothing really to celebrate. The Liquorgate shadow is on your head. I know that you are desperate. You have to make this out to be a victory, right? And of course you will do whatever you can and you'll do the tamasha and all that thing. But, you know, there is enough here. The ED in its remand note has said these things and the Supreme Court has not quashed the allegations. So I think you're celebrating a little bit too early tonight. Satinder Jain was on bail, but he was arrested again. Satinder Jain was out on interim bail on medical grounds. The Supreme Court had dismissed his bail plea at that point of time, asked him to surrender. Right? So the appeals were dismissed at that point of time. He went to jail again. So I don't know, what are you celebrating? What are you celebrating? Anmol, what are you celebrating? I don't know what you are celebrating. Arvind Kejriwal is saying, don't ask me, ask Atishi. What are you celebrating?
No, we are not celebrating. We'll celebrate when all our leaders will come out of jail, and I'll certainly send some sweets for you as well, because people of this country knows that this is a false and fabricated case. And let me tell you at the very outset that the threshold of bail as far as PMLA matter is concerned, as per Section 45, it stands on a higher pedestal. And if you want it, I can read out it for you so that it becomes very clear that why did the court very categorically said to the lawyer of Enforcement Directorate that if you argue this case on merits, then I'll give a prima facie view that no offense is made out against the Mr. Sanjay Singh. That is the reason why the Enforcement Directorate backed out and they conceded before the Honorable Supreme Court.
I hear you. Now tell me one thing. At one point of time, Anmol, Manish Sisodia and his secretary, C. Arvind, were inseparable. So much so that Manish Sisodia would say that Arvind virtually runs my office. He knows everything about the way we operate. In fact, he can speak on my behalf and take decisions on my behalf. Now Manish Sisodia's right-hand man, secretary, very important person, C. Arvind, has told the Enforcement Directorate that he was called by Manish Sisodia to the residence of Arvind Kejriwal and handed over the document which proposed the wholesale margin of 12%. That was the root of the scam. Right? Now you know this, Anmol. It will be very unfair of you to come on my program and say, I don't know who C. Arvind is. To hell with him. You can't come to my program and say, I don't know who Vijay Nair is. Vijay Nair did all the dealings for you. He was your deal maker. He was your Mr. Moneybags. He was everything for you. You can't, Kejriwal ran through him. 1 minute, allow me to complete. You can't come and say, I don't know who he is. To hell with him. Damn him. I don't care for him. Let him go to hell. These are your people. Okay? When you say random approvers are not to be taken seriously, you know these people who you call random approvers are people who ran things on behalf of your party. Disassociation from them will only increase the suspicion on you. You should not dissociate with people just because they are speaking against you. You don't. Some people who may have been with you may have gone against you. You can't say I don't know them. So, point being, C. Arvind's statement is an important statement. Right? It's a statement made before a magistrate.
Now, what did he say?
I don't
What
know
did he
with all
say in
these
the
factors,
statement?
how do you
No,
think you're
what
winning the
did what
narrative?
did he say? What did he say in the statement? Do you have the
Pardon
statement?
me?
Do you have the statement of C. Arvind,
Yes,
or
I
should
do.
I tell you?
I do. Yes, I can tell you. No, you don't
Let
tell me.
me let me
I'll tell you.
let
You
me
asked me, do
let
you have
me.
the statement?
Yeah. Let me respond to
He
the
said, and I tell
ED
you, no,
allegation.
I'll go for the jugular on this. No, you said, do you have the statement? My answer is yes. My question to you is, would you like me to read out the statement?
Sure. First
Okay,
you
thank
read it
you.
out, then
Thank you.
I'll respond.
In that case, the statement says that C. Arvind, who's a Danix officer, has said that Manish Sisodia asked him to draft the excise policy in a quote-unquote particular way. Quote, there was no discussion in the GOM meetings about fixing the wholesale profit at 12%. Suddenly, in the middle of March 2021, C. Arvind was called by Manish Sisodia to the residence of Arvind Kejriwal, where Satyendra Jain was also present, and Manish Sisodia handed over a document to C. Arvind, which was a draft GOM report proposing the wholesale margin of 12%, and asked him to prepare the draft GOM report on the basis of the said document. This is exactly what it says. Now, my question being to you, and I hope you're paying attention, the money that was made on the basis of that draft GOM document, right? Now, your contention is money may have been made, but it was not made by us. The Supreme Court says money was made to the tune of a figure of 338 crores. So, we have therefore three things. A draft GOM policy was made, okay? Secondly, there was no discussion in the GOM. It was done unilaterally by Manish Sisodia with the consent of Kejriwal, who now says, I didn't sign the document myself, right? And out of this 12%, which was given, a lot of money was made by the wholesalers, and the liquor lobby made a lot of money. Now, point is, the people who made the document put the 12% only so that people could make money. Obviously, they were not doing it for charity. There must be some quid pro quo. Now, you're saying to that, okay, even if there was a quid pro quo, prove it. Where's the money trail? Have you found a 100-rupee note in my house? Where's the money trail? People may have... You're basically trying to say tonight, what you're doing is a dare. You're saying, okay, money was made, but can you prove that I made the money? Do you have something specific to prove the money? You may be putting yourself into a corner. What if tomorrow they prove to you that they have some evidence on how the money was spent and how the money was kept? Then you might find yourself in an embarrassing position. So my question to you, going back to the basics, is, C. Arvind.
Can I respond?
Can you disown what C. Arvind has said?
Can I respond?
Totally.
I also need some time to make point by point rebuttal. I'll just take you through the judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court. Let me read out para 10 for your viewers so that they can exactly know what happened in this so-called false and fabricated liquor scam. The BJP leaders were the ones who said that it is an 8,000 crore scam. Adesh Gupta said that it is a 10,000 crore scam. Manoj Tiwari said that it's a 5,000 crore scam. And eventually, what did the charge sheet said? It said that it's a 100 crore scam. And what happened when the same allegations were made before the Honorable Supreme Court?
That is the best defense.
Please, this is not my defense. This is the observations and the judgment passed by the Honorable Supreme Court, and we are no one to question the wisdom of the Honorable Supreme Court. So let me please read it out for you, so that your viewers are.
That is not true.
Reading. Please allow me to respond. Please let the viewers decide what is true and what is not.
Incorrect. Yeah.
It is for us to present correct facts before them.
Carry on.
Let them make a decision. The para 10 very clearly said, let me read it out for you.
We'll have to fix Shazia's audio better.
The assertion that
Please, producers.
2 crore 20 lakhs was paid as a bribe to the appellant Manish Sisodia by Amit Arora through middleman Dinesh Arora is not a charge or even an allegation made in the charge sheet filed by the CBI. It may be difficult to regard the alleged payment as a proceed of crime under the PML Act. Now, there's not even proceeds of crime in this case. And this is the observations on just 2.2 crores. The second paragraph, para 12, very important and very relevant. The assertion in the complaint filed by the DOE that says that kickback of rupees 100 crores was actually paid by the liquor group in... Can you hear me, Arnab?
Fix her audio. 1 minute. I'm telling my... 1 minute. I need to... Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. I'm telling the producers on a note tonight to fix... the audio for Shazia should be all right. It should be available. It should not be muted. And most importantly, we need to check the amplitude because it's a 1 versus 1 debate. We need to get our audio right. I can't hear you right now. Just can I do audio check with you, Shazia, right now? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you very well.
Yes,
Can you hear
it's
me?
better. Now I'll let Anmol complete.
Yes,
I'll get Anmol complete because some people are complaining that Arnab, you're giving too much time to the app and Shazia has not been able to speak. To them, I'm saying I will come to Shazia. I will come to Shazia. We have enough time tonight. Complete your point, Anmol.
I appreciate that it's a one-on-one. Then I would certainly would like to have some time so that I can very categorically demolish the baseless allegations time and again made by the Bharatiya Janata Party. This para 12 of the judgment dated 30th October 2023. It says that the assertion in the complaint filed by the ED that kickback of 100 crores was actually paid by the liquor group is somewhat a matter of debate. However, there's an assertion
which
that
date is that?
ED has...
Which date is that judgment? Which date is that judgment?
Let me complete. 30/10/2023. It says that there's an assertion that DOE has relied on evidence and material that a portion thereof 45 crores was transferred through Hawala for the Goa election and used by AAP, a political party, which is a juristic person.
Can I come in now, please?
Can I complete? Please let me allow me to complete.
No, I
You'll
think...
get your time.
No. I'll come in. You can come in later. You've spoken enough. It's almost 23 minutes past 9. So let me come in.
I have not even started.
I think
Anmol, it's only fair. Anmol, on a 1 versus 1, No, 1 minute. I give you then 20 seconds to complete because you're not completing. It's 9:24. The BJP is not even opened its innings on the debate, so you complete your point. But okay, so I give you time to complete your point. So complete it quickly. Yeah.
It says that 45 crores was transferred to Hawala for Goa election was used by AAP, a political party, which is a juristic person. AAP is not being prosecuted. The charge that the appellant Manish Sisodia is vicariously liable in terms of Section 70 of PMLA Act cannot be alleged and has not been argued. Now, the point which needs to be considered is that Section 70 of the PMLA Act is in regards to the company, and the Aam Aadmi Party or any other political party comes under representation of
Anmol,
people
can
Act.
I come in now?
So it
Anmol,
cannot
you're
be
repeating
subsumed
yourself.
that Aam Aadmi Party would be
Just a minute.
Anmol, you're repeating yourself.
Just a minute. Shazia,
So
I'm coming to you. Give me a moment. See, 1 minute. Anmol, if the AAP does something wrong, then the AAP is responsible. If the BJP does something wrong, then the BJP is responsible. If the BJP carries out a scam, then Mr. Nadda as BJP president will be responsible. Anmol, I didn't speak over you, so kindly don't do the same for me. I am making a point tonight to people tonight. See, viewers. An organization must take responsibility. The AAP is an organization. Tomorrow, the party, if the money is being collected not for an individual but for political endeavors of the party, like the Goa elections, then the number one person responsible is the party chief.
Tell me
and that is Mr. Kejriwal.
Tell me the law.
You can't say I am not a company, I am a party, I am not responsible.
Okay, Arnab, you think...
Okay, now she's challenging you.
Celebrate.
She's challenging you. I'll let her come in now. Anmol, in the 1 versus 1 at 9:27, the BJP is back on the debate.
Arnab, first, Arnab, I
let her
like
come in,
yeah.
Let her come in. Thank you, Anmol. She's on the debate. Yeah.
Anmol, calm down.
Yeah,
Anmol,
after she intervenes. Thank you.
So I think Delhi needs to celebrate and India needs to celebrate because the truth has been unmasked and you can see Aam Aadmi Party for what it is and for Kejriwal for who he is. Who he thought was an ideologue has turned out to be such a demagogue, and clearly this is a party without any integrity. Now let me state why. Let's cut through all the gobbledygook that we heard from Anmol ji. Let me just make one statement, which I'm borrowing from Supreme Court, October 30th, 23. And this says that the money trail of 338 crores has been tentatively established. And this is on this basis, Supreme Court rejected bail of Manish Sisodia in the excise policy case.
Please,
not just that,
also,
let's look at formulation and implementation of the policy. No, Anmol, you'll have to allow me to speak. Formulation and implementation of policy. Why was it done? At whose behest was it done? C.S. Arvind, Manish Sisodia's PS, will tell you why. Why was the wholesaler selected of Indospirits, Samir Mahindru? And why was the commission increased from 6% to 12%? That is a big explanation. Why was there an actual loss to the exchequer, money that was to come to Delhi government for the welfare of people denied, and the entire policy was privatized? Why were 9 zones out of 31 zones given to the South cartel? The retailers from the South lobby who were brought in. And this Buchi Baba, who is the PS to K. Kavita, and others have verified. I'm not talking about Hawala operators, Dinesh Arora and Amit Arora. I'm talking about the entire plan, how it was done. So not only is there a loss of revenue because the new figures are out, and after Manish's corrupt policy was scrapped because he realized he's getting too much in trouble, and now the new policy, there's a jump of more than 1,500 crores in the same excise policy, which means that the money that should have come to the Delhi government was profiteered, and windfall gains were made too for the South cartel. Now, why was the South cartel preferred? Why did K. Kavita come in with a set of the retailers, so to speak? And why did they get a jump of 185% only for quid pro quo? And as far as the kickbacks are concerned of 100 crores, there's very clear forensic evidence. The phone call was made from Samir Mahindru via Vijay Nair, who, let me tell you about Vijay Nair. Now, that's a very interesting story. Let me complete the first sentence. The famous phone call was made to Arvind Kejriwal on FaceTime for Samir Mahindru to ascertain the fact that really Vijay Nair is Arvind Kejriwal's man and he can be trusted with the money. Now there's more to the story, and that's very, very interesting. Who's Vijay Nair and why does he suddenly become the media advisor to CM Kejriwal? And not just that, why is he allocated a bungalow, a ministerial level right next to Kejriwal? This man ran an events company, only much louder. He had nothing to do with media whatsoever, but he's elevated and put in that position, and then he brokers the entire thing. Now, C.A. Arvind, who's Manish's PS, would tell you how the policy was implemented and formulated only to profiteer of you. Now, why would Delhi government not take the money which it can earn itself and give it to some players? Obviously for quid pro quo. Now the arm, Andy Gupta, another very important player who says that Atishi was indeed in charge in Goa. And there are 3 candidates there who have actually explained and said as to how the money came to them. It was given to them in cash through the Hawala operators, and they spent it in the elections. So when you say money trail, I'm not going to, it's not Mr. Sukhram's days when you stuff it in the mattress. You use it. There are many traces and it can be traced. There's a reason why Arvind Kejriwal is hesitant to give details of his phone. Passcode and all of that.
At this stage of the debate, you know what happens, viewers, very often at this stage of the debate. Shazia, I'm intervening.
No, Arnab, last thing.
Can I respond?
1 minute. No, wait. I'll come to you. Wait.
Last thing.
Shazia, conclude.
Now, if they want to celebrate and say, look, Sanjay Singh has got the bail, it proves one thing, that the courts give bail and courts take you to jail. It is not Modi government, it is not CBI, it is not ED, and it's not BJP. So we apologize for all the things that you've said about the courts and about the Modi government, insinuating that they are one and the same. 2, and most importantly, if he's been given bail, it's not an acquittal.
Now I have.
And thirdly, and most importantly, the very fact that Sanjay Sanjay Singh, if he gets bail, then the courts are great and these guys are innocent. But when Manish Sisodia is denied bail, not once, not twice, not at the Sessions Court level, not at the High Court level or the Supreme Court level.
At this stage, Shazia,
then Manish Sisodia is guilty by the same logic. Conversely, by the same logic.
Viewers, one minute. Just a minute. We are very interestingly poised on the debate. 1 minute, please. 1 minute. We are very interestingly poised on the debate. And the danger at this point of time becomes very often. And what's the danger here? The danger is both sides get into speech mode. Anmol will make his own speech, Shazia will make her own speech. I want pointed answers. I have 2 questions to Anmol, which I hope he answers. And Anmol, you have to answer to my question. No, 1 minute. Because 1 minute. I am asking you, Anmol, and Shazia, I don't need you to repeat what I'm saying. Anmol, listen to me. Anmol, my question to you is my question to you is supreme. You have to answer my question now. Shazia, pull back. 1 minute. The rebut will continue endlessly. The rebut will continue endlessly, and that is a very easy route. That's a very easy route for a panelist to take. The easy route for a political party to take is to say that we will come with prepared speeches. The more difficult thing is to answer my question. The more difficult thing is to answer my question. Shazia, don't respond. And my question to you, Anmol, when you are quiet, I'll ask you the question. When you are quiet, I'll ask you the question. I am asking you a question. The question the people want to know. I will, but you will have to listen to the question. You can't keep saying, will you allow me, will you allow me, will you allow me? I will allow you when you answer the question. And my question is very simple to you. And it is not looking good that I'm asking you so many times that please let me ask you the question. Thank you, Anmol. Anmol, very simple question comes up at this point of time. And I know you are a party spokesperson, you will give your own reply, but whatever your reply, the reply should be an answer to my question.
First, I'll rebut the baseless allegations made by Shazia ji, and
Anmol, this cannot start it. No, Anmol, you can't say, first I will make my speech, then I will answer your question. Then we are not having a debate. Please listen to me. No, I will allow you to rebut and after that. No, you both had opening remarks. You had an 11-minute opening remark, she had a 5-minute opening remark. Now I am intervening with my question. I reserve the right to ask a question at 9:35. Thank you, Anmol. Answer my question. My question to you is very simple if you hear it. Anmol, would you admit... Shazia, will you not intervene? I don't want this rebut versus rebut thing going on. I will not have both of you just respond to each other and refuse to answer my question. Because I truly believe that if both of you listen to me, and Shazia, don't respond. Don't. No escape routes for anyone. My question being, Anmol, did the liquor policy greatly benefit the liquor lobby in making a lot of money? Simple question. Did the liquor policy greatly benefit the liquor lobby to make a lot of money? Simple. Yes or no, whichever way.
Do you have any document, any evidence which shows that a liquor lobby made profits? Other than this baseless allegations of tentative establishment, which has been demolished by the Honorable Supreme Court in 10th line of para 28. Go and read for the viewers.
It is the Supreme Court which made the argument. My dear friend, why are you so confused? Either you're very confused or you're trying to confuse everybody.
I can't believe it.
Please allow me.
I will clear you confusion in a minute.
I will also interrupt.
No. Either
I can't believe you're saying this. I can't believe that you're saying this.
Some of the time.
I can't believe that you're saying this.
Some of the people all the time.
Shazia, 1 minute.
All the people all the time.
Shazia ji, I think
Shazia, 1 minute.
I just read out what Supreme Court said. On what basis was Manish Sisodia
I'll have my answers today.
Do you have an answer to that?
A very simple question.
Do you have an answer to that?
Would you allow me to complete?
No, I'm asking for an answer from you.
I'm asking a very
and to all the
I'm asking a very simple question.
All the facts that I stated.
There's no point.
Why was the policy made?
There's no
Why
point
was
if
the
you are not
policy
even
taken
allowing me
back?
to complete.
Why was Manish Sisodia's bail
Shazia,
denied?
can you just
what is this
Shazia,
debate
let
about?
it complete. We are wasting time now. Shazia, I have a question for you.
What is this debate about?
Shazia, 1 minute. Shazia, 1 minute. Anmol, 1 minute. Anmol, the question which was put to you. Shazia, be quiet for a minute. The question that was put to you was. The question that was put to you was that is there 1 minute. Do you believe that the changes in policy which were introduced by the Delhi government ensured that certain members of the liquor lobby made a lot of money, to which you said, show me a single document which proves that anybody make money? Now, I will ask you, there is something called elementary logic. When you increase the commission, they make money.
Let me respond.
I cannot believe that you're saying, I cannot believe that you've gone to that position where you're saying that by increasing the commission, at least admit that, Anmol, the liquor lobby made tons of money. If you say the liquor lobby did not make money, then people will not have a shred of faith in you. You cannot say that. You cannot say the liquor lobby did not make money. Tomorrow you will say he did not make the policy itself.
Arnab, this is not a monologue. We are debating, and let me complete.
My viewers are watching the reality, Anmol.
I will demolish.
My viewers are watching the reality of your denial that money was made.
Baseless claims, if you allow me to complete. You have been asking time and again.
Anyway, don't sweat on this.
Time and again since the last week.
Don't fret and don't sweat.
Arnab,
I'm saying don't fret, don't sweat. Stay cool. Chill, man. Anmol, continue.
Please allow me to complete. Only if you allow me to complete.
Yeah, then just chillax for a second and continue. It's a hot debate tonight, I know.
Oh
yes.
God,
you were asked. See, she
have nothing to say and nothing to complete. You don't have basic answers to the basic questions.
She has
exactly the game that
No, you don't have to make your subjective comments, Sanjay. Shazia, let him complete.
Come on.
Arnab,
let him complete, yeah. This is a really odd debate tonight. What's going on? Okay, now come on. Shazia, now without interruptions, complete. Poll at the bottom of the screen, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to debate with me, you're on republicworld.com. Go into the live poll. Shazia, be quiet. Anmol completes. Shazia, you'll have your questions after that. Anmol, I think you put yourself in a trap tonight.
Since last 2 years, more than 500 raids, more than 1,000 witnesses, 50,000 page charge sheet. Have they recovered a single penny? Has the enforcement directorate any evidence of single proof? No.
Please. You know, Sunita Kejriwal was saying
I have been asking time and again.
Arvind,
you were looking at the money trail yesterday.
Raids.
That money trail has been traced to
please be very clear about how many raids.
Who has donated
Use an
60
RTI.
crore rupees
Use an RTI application.
to Bharatiya Janata Party.
1,000 witnesses.
And his bail was also not objected by the enforcement directorate. Shazia ji, do you have the courage to answer the people of this country that why did you
lie
take
so much, you get
60 crore bribe?
And you see, when you lie a lot, you get flustered like the way you are. Because you don't know what to say. When you're clear about your facts, when you have when you have clarity in your mind, because you don't know what point to hide and which point to talk about.
50-50, not this window. 50-50 on the live poll.
Whichever way you go, you will be checkmated every which way. You have been caught lying and cheating. The hand was there in the cookie jar. And this is why Aam Aadmi Party candidates, Aam Aadmi Party candidates, 3 of them have said they got cash.
That this tentative
stop screaming. Even you don't know what you're saying. Can you comprehend what you're saying? Let alone others.
I'm very.
अरे आप क्या बोल रहे हैं? आपको पता भी आप क्या बोल रहे हैं? आप बोलना क्या चाह रहे हैं? आप इतनी बुरी तरह से फंसे हुए हैं भाई साहब कि आपको समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. It's a web of lies. It's a web of lies. And I've asked you many questions. First you answer, and not you. Let Kejriwal answer. Let Kejriwal answer. Let Manish Sisodia answer. Let Vijay Nair answer. Let Samir Mahindra answer. Let Dinesh Arora answer. Let Amit Arora answer. Let K. Kavita answer. Let Buchi Babu answer. Let them all answer. There's a lot of answering to be done. There's a lot of answering to be done, my dear friend. They have to answer. They have to answer. They can't run away. You must know this. What happened to the money? Why were they Hawala operators? Why did you tweak the policy? Why did you then take back the policy? Why did you destroy evidence? Why on earth did you destroy the evidence? Why did NT Gupta say what he said? Why did Vijay Nair say? No, there are many real questions that people want answers for. And you, my dear friend, are just obfuscated.
Okay, 8:42, I am on the debate. 8:42, I am on the debate. Viewers, the numbers will be put. The numbers will be put at the bottom of your screen. Anmol and Shazia, I'm intervening. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Intervening right now, Anmol. Anmol, I'm intervening. 83% of the people right now believe the BJP is winning the narrative, not the debate. 1 minute. Anmol and Shazia, 1 minute. My poll is live and it's available on all open sources platform. You can also poll on it. You'll get the results live also. Now my question is this. Anmol, 1 minute.
Arnab, can I ask you one
People
question?
say, can you explain this Liquorgate? Can you explain the Liquorgate? No, please, Anmol, 1 minute.
Can you answer?
Can you, Shazia and Anmol Kapste,
Can you
stop lying?
Nobody challenges me, Anmol. Nobody challenges me and gets away with it.
Is it possible for you?
Nobody challenges me and gets away with it.
Why was Indo-Spirits made the wholesaler?
Nobody.
Why did they have the L1 license?
Nobody challenges me, brother.
Why were blacklisted companies allowed? Why was why were nine vendors out of 31 were given to the South Cartel? These are very real questions. 9 out of 31 given to South Cartel.
Okay, now Anmol, I have a question for Shazia. I have a question for Shazia. Shazia, 1 minute. Shazia, listen to me now. It's your turn now, Shazia. And Anmol, kindly let me have a word in, please. Thank you very much for all your youthful enthusiasm. I'll have to curb it for a moment so I can ask the question to Shazia.
So that
Shazia,
BJP
listen.
cannot answer.
You got a problem, you know, Shazia. You got a real problem. I know you for a long time. You know, we all entered the television news business around the same time. You've been a terrific anchor in your time. You were also with India Against Corruption. You are very, very aggressive. But today,
correct,
for all that you're saying, people will only ask you one question, Shazia, that Shazia, do you remember the position of the BJP at one point of time against Praful Patel on the alleged irregularities in the leasing of aircraft by the National Aviation Corporation of India? And he was the civil aviation minister.
Here are the names of 23 leaders.
I am asking you, can you put that down? Can you put that down? The case against Praful Patel. Can you put that down, please? My question to Shazia, I don't need your kacha chitta. I've got enough kacha chittas of my own. My question to Shazia is, in 2017, Narendra Modi was the Prime Minister. The case against Praful Patel was registered in 2017 against the irregularities in the leasing of aircraft by the National Aviation Corporation of India Limited. Now, he joins hands with the BJP within 7 months. Lo and behold, the CBI closes the case against him, saying there's nothing wrong. In 2019, the Mumbai Police's Economic Offences Wing registers an FIR against Ajit Pawar in the money laundering case linked to alleged irregularities in Maharashtra State Cooperative Bank. Ajit Pawar in 2023 joins the NDA. Lo and behold, the case is closed. So my question to you is this, Shazia. In that backdrop of the fact that you seem to be using the agency conveniently, where it suits you. My question to you, Shazia, is this. Every day, 17 days before the first round of polling,
after you finish,
on every channel, on every major channel of this country, on every major media organization in this country, day and night, the debate is BJP versus AAP versus BJP. You are talking of 400 par. The party you are fighting and giving so much airtime to is a party which does not have a single Lok Sabha MP. Have you made this an AAP versus BJP election in terms of media time? It may not be in terms of result. Are you giving them too much attention? Can this boomerang? Do you think about it?
No.
AAP was not the national talking point 1 month back.
Okay. So can I answer this question?
Yes, please. And both my questions, Praful Patel first, and the time that AAP is getting as a result of your focus on the AAP. Thank you.
Arnab, please ask that question as well, which none of the BJP spokesperson has
no matter
answered.
which party you come from,
let her answer.
Which party you come from, there should not be any delay in the cases
please.
or reprieve to be given only because you belong to a party. I read, so that's one. This is my personal stand, and I think there are many cases that are going on. 2 of them have got closure, but there are many which are, you might say, in cold storage, or not enough is happening, but we'll know soon. And I don't think that the ED will stop its investigation. And there are enough people also in BJP who are being investigated. Let me finish. And as for the second part, so this is what I believe. Now, second part, Anmol, 1 minute. I'm answering the question. Anmol, I'm answering the question. Now, if people believe...
Anmol, let her reply to that. My Praful Patel question went unanswered. My Praful Patel question went unanswered.
Don't heckle. I'm answering.
Answer my Praful Patel question.
Unanswered since last 10 days, Arnab. My P. Sharad Reddy question
I answered you. I answered you. When Praful Patel Singh that EOW has filed a closure report. This has not been done yet. There is no closure report done. And I personally believe that anybody who's in... you can't speak all at the same... You speak up. Anmol, you were not able to answer any of your own questions. Now you want to come into my time. I mean, you get your time, you go, you obfuscate, you run hither and thither. Now when I'm being asked a question, you again want to butt in with nothing relevant to say, with nothing relevant whatsoever. So let me come in. And as far as, again you go on, oh my God.
Shazia ji, I hope
what kind of a complex do you have, Anmol? I mean, do you have any problems? People have not heard you enough. Are there some issues you're facing? That you feel I'll miss out on the...
You are facing the issues. You don't want to answer the question.
You got your turn.
Because you're getting exposed day after day. That's
you
why you
ran
are
off,
to
my
answer.
dear friend. You got into some
That is why you are time and again interrupting.
You did not go into the merits and demerits of your own case. So you lost a chance. Let me answer. Arnab, this can't go on. This man who's looking so flustered and hassled, bro, have some water.
People are looking at the reality.
I think some Anulom Vilom will help you. Okay?
No, I'll send you a BP.
People know the reality. People can see.
I'll send you some BP
cookie
pills,
jar. Your hand in the cookie jar. People have seen the cookie jar and your hand in it. People have seen it, my dear friend. The cookie and the cookie jar and your hand in the cookie jar. It's for everybody in Delhi to know what has happened in India to know.
Donated 60 crores to Bharatiya Janata Party.
As far as we becoming against Aam Aadmi Party.
Because it is getting very difficult.
God, this can't go.
I ask you.
This man
can you
nothing
stop?
Relevant to
No,
say
the problem is Anmol and Shazia. You are debating fine, then you get personal. You're both great spokespersons. You're both very aggressive, but you go personal. Don't do that. Anmol, do you ever think you look at me and say, Arnab is a picture of calm? What do I learn from him tonight? Learn that from me, Anmol.
Calm down and drink some water.
And Shazia, why are you getting so worked up?
I mean, I'm just trying to make a point.
Now, Shazia, why are you... No, this personal thing I don't like.
Look at me. I'm like really enjoying this.
This personal thing I don't like.
You know how much fun this is for me. So anyway, I'm really enjoying it. So let me say...
Oh, is it fun? Okay, now let me make it a little less fun for you tonight. My next question to you.
My
next question to you, Shazia. Shazia.
No, I never got a chance. 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
But you're giving them too much time. I mean, Shazia, now come on, Shazia, in this election, is this an election between BJP and AAP? Really? Really? But in terms of media time, is that not becoming the case?
Arnab,
is it not becoming BJP versus AAP at a national level in terms of media time? Why should it be the case?
He was heckling me. He was
are you giving them too much attention?
So please allow me 10 seconds.
Are you giving them too much attention, Shazia?
So no, I'm not.
Are you giving them too much attention?
No, that's the point I want to make. And I would appeal. Can I make an appeal for 10 seconds or 20 seconds at most of uninterrupted time? Can I be allowed that without being heckled? So, okay.
Much time do.
Now, nobody is giving... If media gives him time, media gives him time. If the agencies are working a certain way, agencies are working a certain way. If a particular court gives bail to Sanjay Singh, then the particular court does it. And as for AAP being an adversary of BJP, there was one MP they had. These are Lok Sabha elections. Besides Orissa, these are Lok Sabha elections. Where Orissa, there's a Vidhan Sabha also. And there's one Lok Sabha MP who's also resigned and come to BJP. So do you think ever it can impact the Lok Sabha elections? I mean, where is Aam Aadmi Party contesting from? So the fight is different altogether. There's no apples and oranges, and I'm not being mean about it. I'm just stating things as they are. It could impact in Vidhan Sabha, but this is Lok Sabha. This is what it is. As for the time they're getting, I'm not responsible for that. You indulge in wrongdoing, you go to jail, not one, not two, but so many of you.
Final numbers.
And then many of them don't get bail. One gets bail.
Final numbers on the screen. And my last question to Anmol. Anmol, listen to me. Please listen to me. One question tonight, all right? One question tonight, all right? One question tonight, all right? One question. At the end of the day, people will say, okay, he answered one question at the end. The license to Indo-Spirit was granted in spite of many complaints of cartelization against the partners of Indo-Spirit, namely Samir Mahindru and their wife. Why did you break the rules for that?
Arnab, the fact is that the Honorable Supreme Court yesterday very clearly demolished the entire case of Enforcement Directorate. It very categorically stated that no money has been recovered. There's no trace of proceeds of money. This entire case is false and fabricated, and the Honorable Supreme Court has to make an observation.
Completely wrong. I'm over by 4 minutes. This has been a great debate. The results are on your screen. Anmol Pawar versus Shazia Elmi. BJP versus AAP. If you like the versus format, let me know. If you like this format of 1 versus 1 viewers, you have to let me know. We'll do more of it. For tonight, Shazia Elmi versus Anmol Pawar. Thank you very much. On the other side tonight. If you can, 1 minute. What is he saying? If you can,
another one-on-one
you want
debate,
more of this?
But if you can have another one-on-one debate and allow us sufficient time to rebut, because they have made all the claims which are false and fabricated.
Well, we never have enough time. We will have one-on-one debates. Okay, we will have one-on-one debates on Republic as we move towards the elections. Thank you, Shazia versus Anmol. Thank you very much. On the other side, the allegation that the Congress is taking the indirect help of the PFI, which has been banned. I'll tell you why in a few minutes.
Kane, sir, your dinner.
On a tile? It's antibacterial.
Scratch resistant also.
But plates? Kane bhai, it's a tile ad.
IM Plus technology से बने world class tiles. Tile हो तो simple हो.
15,000 placements in 2022-23. At Amity, we are committed to nurturing passionate, hardworking and proactive professionals.
Kane, sir, your dinner.
On a tile? It's antibacterial.
Scratch resistant also.
But plates? Kane bhai, it's a tile ad.
IM Plus technology से बने world class tiles. Tile हो तो simple हो.
कांग्रेस को जब से कर्नाटका में मौका मिला है तो इन्होंने कर्नाटका को अपना एटीएम बना दिया है.
Kane, sir, your dinner.
On a tile? It's antibacterial.
Easy to clean.
But plates? Kane bhai, it's a tile ad.
IM Plus technology से बने world class tiles. Tile हो तो simple हो.
And the latest is that Rahul Gandhi has threatened that the country will burn. Rahul Gandhi says, aag lag jayegi. The country will burn if Narendra Modi gets elected to a third term and any changes are made to the constitution. In Hindi, he has said, aag lag jayegi desh mein, aag lag jayegi. Which literally means that the country will be on fire. Now, there are no two ways of looking at it. So it is totally clear to me that Rahul Gandhi, on behalf of the Indian National Congress, has said that he will set the country ablaze if someone else wins and if the winning sides makes changes to the constitution with the numbers that they have. Now, what does Rahul Gandhi's aag lag jayegi comment imply? First, that he's absolutely certain that the NDA will get over 2/3 majority in the Lok Sabha. 2, that making changes to the constitution is okay if you're from the Vadra Gandhi family, which you've been doing all these years, but not okay if you're not from the Vadra Gandhi family. Basically means that if Robert Vadra becomes Prime Minister of India, he can make all the changes he wants.
हमने देखा कि किस तरह से पिछले 2 साल से एक एक करके आम आदमी पार्टी के नेताओं को झूठे केसों में गिरफ्तार किया जा रहा था, फंसाया जा रहा था। लेकिन आज संजय सिंह जी की जमानत ये बताती है कि आखिरकार जीत सत्य की ही है।
Kane, sir, your dinner.
On a tile? Arey, it's antibacterial.
Scratch resistant also.
The plates? Kane bhai, it's a tile ad.
IM Plus टेक्नोलॉजी से बने वर्ल्ड क्लास टाइल्स। टाइल हो तो सिंपल हो।
इंडी अलायंस वाले लोग बार बार जानबूझकर हिंदू धर्म का अपमान करते हैं। इनका हर बयान बहुत सोचा समझा हुआ होता है।
Kane, sir, your dinner.
On a tile? Arey, it's antibacterial.
Scratch resistant also.
The plates? Kane bhai, it's a tile ad.
IM Plus टेक्नोलॉजी से बने वर्ल्ड क्लास टाइल्स। टाइल हो तो सिंपल हो।
Israel has been raining missiles. An Israeli strike on the Iranian consulate in the capital city of Syria has killed 7 people, including 2 top commanders. According to officials, Brigadier General Mohammad Reza Zahidi, who led the elite Quds force in Lebanon and Syria until 2016, died in this attack. His Deputy General Mohammad Hadi Hajriyemi and 5 other officers were also killed. 2 civilians were reported dead in the strike. Several houses were destroyed in the attack. The strike signifies an escalation on Israel's targeting of military officials from Iran, which supports terrorist groups fighting in Israel in Gaza and along its border with Lebanon. A member of Hezbollah, Hussein Youssef, has also died in the attack. However, Hezbollah has not publicly announced the death. Hamas, which rules Gaza and attacked Israel on the 7th of October, is backed by Iran. Israel did not comment on the
From the Delhi studios of Republic TV, it's time for the debate.
Arnab Goswami on the debate at 10, powered by Reva University, Policy Bazaar, Kuchina.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Time now for the nation's sharpest opinion. Rahul Gandhi has got headline-worthy support. He has managed to have the support of the SDPI in Kerala. You know who the SDPI is? The political wing of the PFI. His own ally, the left, is fighting him. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when the PFI was banned by the Modi government, I had said and I maintain that the SDPI should also be banned. The whole world knows the links between the SDPI and the PFI, that the SDPI is an extension of the now banned Popular Front of India, the radical fanatic terrorist organization. And I had said then, and I maintain today, that we cannot be giving legitimacy to the SDPI. They should not be allowed to take part in the elections. It's like saying that the Lashkar-e-Toiba is a terrorist group, but Hafiz Saeed's JUD is a philanthropic group. But ladies and gentlemen, the SDPI's record in Kerala with regard to alleged attacks on political workers, on allegedly spreading ground hate against its ideological opponents, is very well documented. Then why does a man who claims to be running a Mohabbat ki dukaan need the support of the SDPI? Can't Rahul Gandhi win one Wayanad seat on his own without the involvement and tacit support and backing of groups like the SDPI? Will you vote for the Congress party after this anywhere in the country? Would you not ask yourself, is this the party that is taking the support of the SDPI in Kerala? Are these the same people who brought the house down on Sadhvi Pragya's candidature in 2019? The dangerous trend of taking support from the SDPI, taking support of those who linked to organizations banned for being a national security threat, deserves an answer from the Congress party. It is not an issue going away. We won't let it go away. Let's debate.
I, Rahul Gandhi, having been nominated as a candidate.
Rahul Gandhi files nomination in Wayanad. Banned organization SDPI pledges support for Rahul. Support from Tukde Tukde gang comes days after Rahul warned India would burn.
तो ये कैसा चुनाव हो रहा है? नेताओं को धमकाया जाता है, पैसे देकर सरकारों को गिराया जाता है, नेताओं को जेल में डाला जाता है। ये पूरी की पूरी मैच फिक्सिंग करने की कोशिश की जा रही है। जिस दिन ये संविधान खत्म हो गया, उस दिन ये हिंदुस्तान नहीं बचेगा।
Shah attacks Congress over its supporters linked to terror attacks.
बेंगलुरु में धमाके हो रहे हैं और दूसरी ओर अभी मुझे खबर मिली कि कर्नाटक में एसडीपीआई ने कांग्रेस को समर्थन दिया है।
Ironically, Congress's India ally has fielded top leader against Rahul.
To win a seat is the purpose. He can do it from all those states. But coming here, what politics he is projecting is for the Congress party. Fascism is not the main enemy, but the communist parties and the left front.
Rahul and Congress mum on the support. The question that arises is, why is Congress taking support from PFI-linked SDPI? Let's debate.
Viewers, the debate is about the Congress taking the SDPI support. SDPI is known for its link to the PFI. PFI is a terrorist organization. Popular Front of India is a terrorist organization. It is a banned, proscribed terrorist organization. SDPI has been known to be the political wing of the PFI. And the PFI is a fanatic terrorist organization that believes in attacking anybody who is not Muslim. This is the kind of approach the PFI has had. Now, my question to Romesh Sabarwal is, kindly tell everybody why you are taking support from an organization linked to the Popular Front of India. This is going to impact your votes across the entire country. So can you please explain this tonight?
We are not taking the support from them. Who has told you? Why every time we mislead and misinform the people of India?
So the SDPI is in an alliance with the Congress party?
No, they have no alliance with us. They have no alliance with us. Never it can happen.
But they have issued us, they have made it clear that they are supporting.
SDPI has done the alliances with JDS, a part of your NDA. They have done the alliance with Lok Janshakti Party. Why you people are still misguiding and misinforming the people of India? I don't know what kind of campaign is going against us.
Why do you need to get support of an organization linked
Sir,
to Popular Front of India?
we are not taking. They are on their own. I don't know. I have not read anywhere.
What do you mean on their own?
You are saying
Tomorrow
that.
Lashkar-e-Toiba gives you support, you'll take it from them.
Sir, SDPI.
Jamaat-e-Islami gives you support, you'll take it from them.
We have not approached anybody and we don't want their.
Why are they supporting the
Sir,
Congress?
we are enough strong in Kerala that we can win all 20 seats. Last time we won 19 seats.
You think you'll get the Muslim vote by getting the
This is not a
SDPI
question
support?
of we treat everybody as an Indian citizen. We don't divide people. This is the problem. That's why this country is going in the wrong direction. The BJP is doing like this. We don't want any help from SDPI. I'm clarifying it.
Subhash Chandran is a CPM lawyer. Mr. Chandran, what is the situation on the ground as far as SDPI support to Rahul Gandhi is concerned?
We are not.
I'm asking Mr. Chandran, he'll tell you the details.
Actually, whether the communal forces, whether it's a BJP or whether it's a minority communal forces, both are danger to this country. So we should oppose. Actually, the problem is the local leaders of the Congress, the Kerala leaders of the Congress, they didn't deny the support of the SDPI yet. So the SDPI declared they are supporting the UDF, they are supporting the Congress party in Kerala. But the central leadership of the Congress or the state leadership of the Congress, they should have been denied. They should have been declined. We don't want any support from the political party, a political outfit like
Give
SDPI.
it fast, please. Why are they supporting you? No, why are they supporting you, Mr.
I don't know. The SDPI, we never approached them. We never approached them.
They came on their own.
On their own, they were supporting.
And they are part of Mohabbat ki Dukaan.
No. Never.
What kind of Dukaan do they run?
We'll never support the people.
But you are taking their support.
We are not taking it.
You are taking their support.
Why you are saying every time we are taking? The BJP is taking. Their alliances, the SDPI is officially alliance with the JDS and with Lok Jan Shakti Party and Bahujan Samaj Party.
Tomorrow, if a terrorist group supports you, will take their support.
Never.
Why has the SDPI offered to support Rahul Gandhi?
We don't want the support of SDPI.
They have offered to the whole
Mr.
UDF.
Sharda, you are.
They have offered to the whole UDF. I don't know. The story which I have read, I'm not about. I am not aware about the Kerala politics.
It's a very serious
Arnab, the secular forces, the secular forces in this country, we are expecting the Congress central leadership should deny it. They should decline. We don't want any support from the communal forces like SDPI or any other communal forces.
Okay, so viewers, this is serious. This is serious because I'll tell you how this is to be looked at from a national perspective. I'll come to you, Sanju, right after this. Viewers, the SDPI is for all practical purposes the political wing of the banned terrorist organization, the PFI. And Rahul Gandhi is hoping to win with their support. And this, therefore, should be a subject for national debate. If Rahul Gandhi wants the support of an organization which has been linked to the PFI, and the Kerala High Court has called the PFI and the SDPI extremist organizations, then the whole country needs to know what kind of Mohabbat ki Dukaan is going on. This completely exposes the Congress party. It has no face to present to the people of this country. And your credibility goes down to zero after this. And you are taking the support of a fanatic group? Shame on you, sir. I'm getting Sanju on the debate.
We can't.
But you have.
Thank you.
Sanju is on. Sanju, he's saying we have not taken support, they've offered support. Yes.
We denied also.
Okay. Mr. Sapalwal, thank you.
Because I think today I think they have supported us. They have offered support to us.
Thank you. Arnab, first and foremost, let me make this very clear. I think Republic was at the forefront consistently, persistently to have PFI banned. And I think unconditional, unequivocal credit goes to the Narendra Modi government, particularly Home Minister Amit Shah, for taking that historic decision, albeit an unpopular one amongst the opposition. It rattled many feathers. In September 2022, we not only banned the PFI for 5 years, along with its half a dozen affiliates, we arrested or booked or charge sheeted more than 106 PFI affiliates, people, entities who were engaged in terror financing. Don't forget, this is the same PFI which had also funneled funds into the Hathras issue. But be that as it may, I just want to make a couple of very quick points here. The Congress, particularly Rahul Gandhi, he can keep talking ad nauseum सिंपोजियम में नफरत के बाजार में मोहब्बत की दुकान खोलने आया हूं, फलाना ढमकीना हेना तेना. The fact is, Rahul Gandhi started his Bharat Jodo Yatra by paying obeisance, by paying homage to a man called George Ponaiya. This pastor George Ponaiya said, Bharat Mata has scabies and rabies and God knows what all. And Rahul Gandhi was smiling from year to year, grinning from year to year. This is the same Rahul Gandhi. This is the same Rahul Gandhi whose Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge's son Priyank Kharge has the audacity to say, if Udayanidhi Stalin has compared Sanatan Dharma to dengue, malaria, COVID, तो क्या बुरा किया, क्या गलत किया? You know, he was just against the caste hierarchy in Sanatan Dharma. So Priyank Kharge, Udayanidhi Stalin, George Ponaiya, Rahul Gandhi, Mallikarjun Kharge, they belong to a class of people who are as hypocritical as they come. जो कहते हैं ना, मुंह में राम और बगल में छुरी. ये है राहुल गांधी का हाल. ये तो मुंह से भी राम राम नहीं बोलते. The most important point is this, and I will quote what Rajiv Kumar, the election commissioner, or rather now he's the chief election commissioner, but when he was the election commissioner, he said that the PFI was banned by section 16, 17 and 18 of the UAPA. And the SDPI was not banned because there was on paper no direct linkage between SDPI and PFI. Now, why am I talking about the election commissioner and Rajiv Kumar? Because various leaders, including the courts, have said that since SDPI is a political party, the authority and prerogative to ban it is not with the BJP. The authority and prerogative to ban the SDPI is with the Chief Election Commissioner and his two colleagues. So rather than saying कि अरे BJP ने SDPI को ban क्यों नहीं किया, ये सवाल Election Commissioner की तरफ होना चाहिए. और उन्होंने कह दिया है, the day the paperwork is solid enough to ensure that SDPI needs to be banned, that will be done without fear or favor. Point number 2, and my last point is this.
As far as I'm concerned,
can I just make my last
as
point?
As far as I'm concerned, sorry Sanju for intervening. I'm just saying, as far as I'm concerned, taking the support of the SDPI is like taking the support of the PFI. Taking the support of the SDPI is like taking the support of the Popular Front of India. And this is not the first time. I have always been suspicious. I see your hand, Tanveer. I'm suspicious of this Congress party, They do deals with all kinds of people. Then they come to my program and some of their leaders like Romesh Sabharwal get emotional, right, saying, don't turn the country into Pakistan. Sir, the country will not become Pakistan. You want to turn the country into Pakistan. You want to turn the country into Afghanistan. You are the party which withdrew cases against 1,500 members of the Popular Front of India. I was suspicious. I said, something's fishy, Tanveer. This Congress party is supporting the Popular Front of India. You said, no, there's no link. The link is out now. My question to viewers tonight is this. Viewers, if you're a Congress party voter, go ask the Congress party. Tanveer, 1 minute. Ask the Congress party, is it true what Arnab is saying? That you are taking support of SDPI? And after that, I ask all people, if you want to vote for Congress, knowing that you are accepting the support of the SDPI, then best of luck to you. No. I want to ask every Congress worker, make this a national debate. ये देश के कोने-कोने पर इस पर डिबेट होनी चाहिए कि जो नेता और जो पॉलिटिकल पार्टी एसडीपीआई की सपोर्ट लेकर केरल में सपोर्ट लेती है, सोचते दिल्ली के लोग उस पर नजरअंदाज कर देंगे. नहीं करेंगे, ये लोग नहीं करेंगे
अलायंस तो इन्होंने किए हुए हैं, जेडीएस से किए हुए एसडीपीआई ने.
ओके फाइन,
जेडीएस ने इनके साथ अलायंस
कर दिया आपने,
बीजेपी के साथ
कर दिया.
इन्हीं की तो पार्टीज है. आप इनको क्रिटिसाइज करिए.
अरे यार मिस्टर सबरवाल, रिलैक्स, मिस्टर सबरवाल, रिलैक्स.
कांग्रेस पार्टी ने इतना ज्यादा.
इट इज माय क्वेश्चन, मिस्टर सबरवाल. अरे यार, मिस्टर सबरवाल, रिलैक्स. इट्स अ क्वेश्चन, लेट मी आंसर. अर्नब, द टोटल नंबर ऑफ वोट्स, अर्नब, the total number of votes SDPI have taken.
बंद कर रहे हैं.
No, 1 second, sir. The total number of votes which SDPI have taken is not even 25% of the margin which Rahul Gandhi has taken in the last election. Firstly, Rahul Gandhi doesn't need anybody's support to win the election. Second point, which you really spoke about, Mohabbat ki dukaan and all. Arnab, your channel is very popular in China and Pakistan.
Then say that we don't want SDPI support. Don't give lectures on my program. Rahul Gandhi does not need anyone's support. Rahul Gandhi does not need anyone's support. Then say I will not take the support of my PFI linked organization. ये बोलने वाली बात नहीं है. हाथी के दांत खाने के और you can't say Rahul Gandhi does not need. अरे आप ले क्यों उनका support? Why are you taking the support? Why are you taking their support? Why are you taking their support? You are taking their support or not? Are you taking the support of the SDPI? Why are they only supporting you? Why are they only supporting you?
Hold.
No, Tanveer, why are they
I would like to ask two questions. What is... They are not taking support. They are not taking support. Somebody has offered support. Let me ask, what is the Nirma soap which Ajit Pawar got cleaned? Hemant Biswa Sharma got cleaned. Suvendu Adhikari got cleaned. We would like to ask Bhavna Gwali got cleaned. Sanjay Singh got cleaned. Geeta got cleaned. Naveen Jindal got cleaned. I would like to ask tomorrow if Kejriwal, who's behind bars, Kejriwal, who is behind bars, if at all tomorrow if he offers to really support AAP, is Kejriwal also going to get clean? I don't know.
Arthur Chatterjee of TMC out on bail.
I am a simple political analyst. I don't have liking towards Congress or BJP. I have liking towards my country. I would like to protect democracy, constitution, secularism in this country. So that's the reason I am going to raise voice against every fascist forces. Every fascist forces definitely needs to be really put in its place.
Talk about Tejashwi out on bail in the cash for jobs scam.
I am talking about Sadhvi Pragya Thakur, who was designed criminal, and Modi ji analyzed that, we don't need that designed criminal. He really threw her in the dustbin. Where is Sadhvi Pragya Thakur? In the dustbin today. I would like to say, where Rahul Gandhi is the one person who's the torchbearer of love, torchbearer of togetherness, torchbearer of secularism, torchbearer of constitution. So I don't think Rahul Gandhi needs support from SDP or any other political party. The people
Tanveer, the problem with you are not direct man. You're not a direct man. You should learn to talk directly. 1 minute. Sanju, Tanveer is not a direct man. 1 minute. Tanveer is not a direct man. He thinks idhar-udhar ki baat karo, keep all your options open. Tomorrow I may have to join BJP, I may have to join Congress, I may have to go back to JDS. I will keep all my options open, I'll keep everybody happy, speak all the nice things on Republic and benefit myself. It is not like that. You want a direct question, I'll ask the direct question. I will ask a direct question.
Of this country.
I will ask, everybody says that. Yeah, Gujral said I don't want to be Prime Minister also. I know politicians better than you, Baba. I've been covering all of you people for a long time. Ramesh Sabarwal, all of this is happening for Muslim vote. 1 minute. I'll tell you, खुल के बात करते हैं. मैं कहता हूँ खुल के बात करते हैं कि नहीं करते हैं?
फिर आप बोलने भी दीजिए।
नहीं, मैं बोलूंगा, मगर ये इधर उधर की बात,
फिर आप
अरे आप मुझे बताएं, आप लोग ऐसे फ्रॉड हो, जिन्होंने इमरजेंसी का मैं समय सेक्युलर घुसा दिया, जिसने इमरजेंसी के समय सोशलिस्ट घुसा दी। अरे देश में इमरजेंसी है, आप लोगों को ख्वाब दिखा रहे हो सेक्युलरिज्म और सोशलिज्म की। यू वांट टू प्ले द वोट बैंक कार्ड, यू वांट टू प्ले द वोट बैंक कार्ड, मिस्टर सोबरवाल। शांत
नहीं रहना चाहिए, हिंदुस्तान में सेक्युलरिज्म नहीं रहना चाहिए।
पार्टी और नॉट, क्या एसडीपीआई
ये कोई सेक्युलरिज्म है? ये सेक्युलरिज्म सिखा रहे हो? 1 मिनट। ये आप तनवीर को सेक्युलरिज्म सिखाओगे? एसडीपीआई के साथ टाई अप करके सेक्युलरिज्म सिखाओगे?
अलायंस नहीं है, बीजेपी का अलायंस है।
सेक्युलरिज्म, आई रिजेक्ट दिस सेक्युलरिज्म।
बीजेपी का अलायंस है,
आई रिजेक्ट
दिस सेक्युलरिज्म।
1 मिनट रुकिए, आई रिजेक्ट दिस सेक्युलरिज्म। आई डोंट बिलीव इन दिस सेक्युलरिज्म। आई डोंट बिलीव दिस काइंड ऑफ सेक्युलरिज्म।
मांगा नहीं है।
What are you talking about, sir?
मांगा नहीं है।
Okay.
Rahuल Gandhi has taken more than 5 lakh leads.
Muslims, the Muslim community of the country, the Muslim community of the country is very intelligent. They know that you are doing all this. In Kerala, there is a significant Muslim population. 1 minute, keep it quiet. In Kerala, there is a significant Muslim population.
He believes every trash that Rahul Gandhi says.
And Congress and the Congress and left Ratan Sharda are trying to get
उसका partner, लोक जनशक्ति partner. ए भगवान हमारे को कह रहे हैं उल्टा.
Can I bring some order into the debate? Ratan Sharda.
Sir, you want to repeat the same tape recorder, Mr. Sabarwal, every time. Have some viewpoints, Mr. Sabarwal.
I'm muting you now. I'll mute you now. I'll mute you. 1 minute. The basic point is, both sides are going after the Muslim vote. And it's a really serious fight. Pinarayi Vijayan has taken it seriously. They want to, it's a fight to the finish between the left and the Congress party. Frankly, BJP is not a factor in that constituency. And that is why they are going all out to get the Muslim vote. In the process of getting the Muslim vote, they are taking SDPI support. Ratan Sharda. They are taking SDPI support. Now, we need to know who the SDPI is. And if this is the new trend in this country, that you will take the support of groups linked to terrorist organizations, it will have national implications.
Before I get into serious discussion, on a lighter note, there is a scene in a comedy scene in a Hindi film. वो कहता है कि भाई तू मेरे साथ है कि सामने वाले के साथ है. So we do not know तनवीर किसके साथ है. So every day it changes its stance. Coming to a more serious issue. See, it is not the first time Congress has been tying with the very extreme Islamic elements. 1950s, Muslim League, responsible for partition, was given re-established in Kerala as a secular party, certified as communist party, secular party. Again, so she got into alliance. Today, if you ask any common Kerala person, LTF gets Hindu votes, UDF gets Muslim votes. That is the equation right from 50s, which was created by Congress. Secondly, after that, we look at their own record. When with Mopla riots, they supported the extremist elements. In Sharjil Aman, when he said कि chicken net काट दो और सारा northeast अलग हो जाएगा, he was supported by Rahul Gandhi. Then you look at nurturing Islamic terror. 2 terror links were removed and Saffron terror story came up. Then even 2611 RSS ki sajish. They're all along. Triple Talaq, they stood with the mullahs. They supported dismantling of Hindutva. So their entire history of Congress, especially since again coming back of Rahul Gandhi, I will not get into even the Muslim maintenance bill. So when they continuously supported extremist radical elements in Islam to get Muslim votes, Telangana, where they won because of Muslim votes, they now believe that is their golden chance. So wherever possible, they will directly, indirectly get the support of extremist elements and they will cry for terrorists. You remember Coimbatore prime killer of Coimbatore terror, who stood by them for the bail? Entire opposition, from Congress to Communist Party to Muslim League, everybody stood by the Madani to get him a bail. Now today, they last few months, they got him released early because बहुत हो गया जी, ये तो खून किया तो क्या हो गया? Hundreds of people died and all these people stood together to get him out of jail. So if you are supporting these kind of extremist elements, don't expect that Hindus don't understand. You stand by the same people in it, dismantle Hindutva, you stand by DMK, you stand by these radical elements. So the problem is that Congress cannot live without this, and Telangana has given them the taste of the blood. So they will do every length. PFI, SDPI, जो है चलेगा, जीतना है. यूपी से भागे केरला है. Majority जहाँ मुस्लिम वोट है वहाँ खड़े हुए.
They are all going after. They are all going after the Ratan Sharda. They are all going after the Muslim vote, which is why when I now ask Mr. Chandra of the CPI,
at the cost of terror,
whether he thinks the PFI is a terrorist organization, he will not be able to answer. Mr. Chandra, 1 minute.
Yes, sir.
Please don't do this, Ratan Sharda. I'm asking a question to Subhash Chandran. Mr. Chandran, the Popular Front of India is a terrorist organization doing terrorist acts, full of terrorists, killing people, carrying out acts of terrorism, working against the interest of the country. Do you believe this is true or false?
See, actually, Arnab, we have never accepted the support of the PFI or any outfits like Jamaat-e-Islami or any other.
No. I don't want about their support. I have asked you, can you please categorically say that the PFI is a terrorist organization? Can you say that the PFI is a terrorist organization? Mr. Chandran, I'm not asking for much. I am not asking for much. I am simply asking you, do you believe the PFI is a terrorist organization, or because you think that it will damage the Muslim vote, you can't make a comment like that?
No, actually, we never sought any support from the PFI or the SDPI or the RSS also. We are fighting against both the communal forces, whether it's a RSS or it's SDPI.
Is the PFI a terrorist organization? Is the PFI a terrorist organization? You're a lawyer.
Both the communal forces in the country.
Do not dare to compare terrorist SDPI, the supplier of terrorists to ISIS. Don't dare compare it with ISIS, a petty organization. Don't sound glib.
Louder, Ratan Sharda and Chandra.
Arnab, I need to make a quick rebuttal, please.
No, 1 minute. Ratan Sharda is on the debate with Chandra. Because he made the equivalence.
Actually, we never sought the support from any of the organizations.
And you're
whether it's RSS or the PFI. We declined that. We do not want any kind of support.
Louder for Ratan Sharda, I can't hear him.
This election, in the upcoming election also, we said
louder for Ratan Sharda, can't hear him.
We declined that. The CPM leadership, the next leadership,
don't compare the
clearly declined that we don't want any support from any communal organization.
You are scared, running like a headless chicken when they attack you, PFI and SDPI.
No, actually, we are fighting with both the communal forces in Kerala, all over the country.
No communal forces.
We have
They are terrorists. We are nationalist forces. Don't dare compare them. Don't dare compare them.
That please, many of
you
our
take back our words.
by the SDPI.
Don't compare terrorist organization with affiliation
so we
to
are
ISIS
not going to compromise with any
Indian
of these
nationalist
organizations,
forces.
any of these communal, both these organizations, both these communal forces are
you beg for Muslim votes everywhere,
we are fighting to protect the secular fabric of this country, and both these organizations, RSS
you
and
people stood silent when violence took place. And you are talking about communalism?
I believe that the central leadership of the Congress will also decline. They have the support from the SDPI.
So stick to SDPI. Don't talk of RSS because you have been killing them day and night. You have police unions, your own police
station. They won't decline. And Ramesh Agarwal, in your presence,